Fox Sports.
We are Fox Sports. We are San Diego.
Ain't no stopping us now. We're on our way. There's no way we'll back down. We're here to stay. It's a small town. You better step down. You gotta get out. There ain't no room for the two of us.
Welcome to Peoria, Arizona for Cactus League Spring Training Baseball and the Peoria Sports Complex. It's a beautiful day. The rains have come and gone, but now lots of sunshine. The Padres welcome the Giants for Spring Training Baseball. Welcome again, everybody. I'm Don Orsillo, as always, joined by Mark Grant. Welcome to Padres Baseball. Always fun to start a new season. 2017 getting underway for us today.
Don, as far as I'm concerned, baseball is an all-year-round sport. Why? Because that last out was made last year, the 2016 season. People can't wait for the 2017 campaign. We're coming into you here on Fox Sports San Diego, and it's going to be a great day in baseball here in Peoria. The sun is shining, so I'm really excited.
Should be a lot of fun today. Certainly there are some jobs, some opportunities for guys here in spring training. Starting rotation is one of those possibilities, and today we see Jhoulys Chacín.
The starting rotation is going to be a question mark. A lot of question marks about this young Padre team, but there's some veterans mixed in there. One particular, the right-hander, 29-year-old Jhoulys Chacín, and he's going to get a chance to crack that rotation. Hey, you talk about Clayton Richard, you talk about Chacín, two guys that could possibly be the opening day starters. He's going to give you innings. He's consistently a starter throughout his career, and the one thing that really sticks out to me is that chewing up innings. This is going to be a part of the game, the starting rotation, to where it's going to have to ease the bullpen. If the starters can go 6 or 7 innings, hopefully Chacín can do that. So he's 29. Boy, he's only 29 years old. He's been around baseball a long time, so that veteran presence in the rotation for the San Diego Padres.
Last year with the Braves and Angels. We look forward to seeing him today. Also looking forward to seeing Austin Hedges. We'll talk about the young catcher. We come back after this from Peoria. Padres baseball, brought to you by Petco, where the healthy pets go. We welcome you back to Peoria Sports Complex, and we welcome the newest member to Fox Sports San Diego, Bob Scanlon. Bob?
Much. I'm honored to be a part of the Fox team and excited to be talking some baseball with you and the fans this season. And what a difference a year makes. Remember last spring, this roster was filled with a bunch of veteran players. There is no question that there's been a turnover in the roster. The youth movement is in full force, and there's been one position in particular where both the organization and the fans have been anticipating a changing of the guard. It started back in 2010 when Austin Hedges was a second-round pick, at that time recognized as the best defensive catcher in the draft. Since then, he's been the backup in 2015, but now the Padres have said, here you go, young man. Here are the keys to the cars. It's all yours. And he seems more than ready for the challenge.
That's the dream. That's everything I've worked so hard for ever since the Padres gave me an opportunity when they drafted me. And I think the last couple of years have been amazing learning experiences, and I think helped me get to this point now and hopefully take over as that starting catcher and win some ball games this year.
You know, it's interesting. Normally, organizations are waiting for catchers to improve on the defensive side. For Austin, it was the offense, and he and Al Zinter worked a lot last spring training on his swing, and obviously the proof is in the pudding. He hit .326 last year for El Paso. This year, he's anticipated to continue that and continue to be one of the best defensive catchers in the game with his confidence. You know what? We're going to see him in the DH spot. We're going to take a break. First pitch coming right up. Padres and Giants right here on Fox Sports San Diego.
The fans settle in as the Padres welcome the Giants on a beautiful day in Peoria, Arizona. The Padres have taken the field. Let's check out the visiting San Francisco Giants starting 9 here today. A familiar name at the top of the order, as Jimmy Rollins going to be leading it off for the Giants today, with Joe Panik batting second at second base. Brandon Crawford is the DH, with Chris Marrero at first base. Connor Gillespie at third base. Mac Williamson in right field bats sixth. Nick Hundley, the former Padre, does the catching. Gordon Beckham will be in left field batting eighth, and Gorkys Hernandez in center field bats ninth. Defensively for the Padres, from left to right across the outfield, Jose Pirela in left field, Rafael Ortega in center, and Jabari Blash around in right. Jan Hervis Solarte at third. Luis Sardinez at short. Cory Spangenberg at second base, with Romick at first, and Terens doing the catching for Jolice Chassin, who's ready to go here today with Jimmy Rollins stepping in. And the first pitch of the ball game from Chacin is quickly line foul down the right field line. Ahmad, you said it off the top. Chacin, only 29 years of age, but it seems like he's been around a lot longer than that.
The veteran right-hander, this is his 5th organization, so the Padres betting on some innings being chewed up from the right-hander. He pitched in Colorado for 6 seasons. Was pitching at sea level a little bit last year for the Anaheim Angels of Los Angeles. Now he's at Petco Park, hoping to crack that rotation. So veteran presence. You know, walks sometimes were an issue for Chacin. In pitching in Colorado, quite frankly, sometimes you get a little nibbly going after throwing strikes.
Well, Blash is there to make the catch for the first out of the ball game. Now Chacin last year 6-8 between the Braves and the Angels, and he made a total of 22 starts a year ago between the 2 locations.
Darren Balsley talked before the game about the right-handers, saying that he's trying to work on that sinker away to right-handers. Starting it off to plate to righties and come back to get that outside corner.
Now here's Joe Panik, second baseman for the Giants. Another career for Chacin. Again, he's 29 years old, but very much a veteran. 135 starts under his belt, 22 last year.
Not overpowering, about 91 he'll touch, so he's got to rely on movement and location.
From Venezuela, signed as a major league free agent this past offseason by the Padres. 2-0 pitch in the air to left, has Pirela moving over towards the line, and that's going to drop. Got a bad read out there, and heading for second base is Panik. Throw going there, but standing at second base is Panik. Pirela moved over and I think misjudged that ball a little bit, ends up landing in front of him.
They were playing him that way. He takes the ball that way, so let's see the pitch. It's exactly where he wanted it. Caught the outer third. Now the outfield swung around that way. Now Pirela, does he get a bad jump? Does he get a bad read off the bat? Does he lose the ball in the crowd? Does he lose it in the clouds? Who knows? A very catchable ball. Should be out number 2 for Chacin.
And he rolled his ankle out there as well. As Pirela moved over, so Panik at second base with 1 down and brings up Brandon Crawford. Giants bring a lot of their regulars over here for first meeting of the spring between the Giants and Padres.
Does it surprise you that the Giants made the playoffs last year again?
No.
Remember, it was an odd, even year.
Right. Yes, they had won the pattern in the championship 3 out of 5 years.
And they played the Cubs very tough in that series. They lost 3 one-run games.
Remarkably consistent again, and they have some changes, though. There's no doubt about that. This year's Giants team, the bullpen has been remade after some guys we've seen for a long time.
You know how much better Mark Melancon has made this Giants team?
Pretty good.
I mean, you're talking 5 to maybe 8, 10 games better. I mean, remember that stretch the Giants had last year? They could not save a game to save their life.
And of course, Casilla, big problem with that, taken out of the closer's role. Sergio Romo, who's now a Dodger, was in the mix there. And Javier Lopez, who has been a very consistent reliever over the years for them. The veteran will now be in the broadcast booth this year for the Giants. So they've got some changes.
I still think Javier Lopez could have gave you, 2 or 3 more years.
Yeah.
Sure, he's a little long in the tooth, but a very effective left-hander. Didn't throw that hard, but got outs.
So Bruce Bochy's team here trying to get back to the postseason again.
And they still have the integral parts of the making of a postseason team. They're very good off defensively. When you got a guy like Crawford at shortstop, you got Joe Panik up the middle. We saw what those 2 guys can do. Belt, Nunez at the corners, so and Pence. So they've got the makings of a team that can make another run.
Bringing back their core once again, and that core has been extremely good and extremely consistent over the years as well. Here is Chris Marrero getting the start at first base today for the Giants. Giants have runners at first and second with 1 away here in the first inning. Saw Jimmy Rollins line out to begin the inning. This is amazing. Jimmy Rollins last year with the White Sox played in only 41 games for the White Sox. Had 1 year with the Dodgers and then all of those years in Philadelphia. Trying to make this Giants team.
You know, Bruce Bochy's big on that, bringing in a veteran player to maybe help. Just the surroundings, just for, you know, and I don't want to say this Giants team is a young team because we just got done saying that there's been guys on this Giant roster that have won a couple of world championships. It's always good to have a guy like a Jimmy Rollins. And Bruce Bochy just loves the veteran players.
Chassin ahead here, 0-2.
And from a financial standpoint, too, I don't like to talk dollars and cents, but, you know, it was a great sign for the Giants to have a guy like that. Hey, if he pans out, you know, it's not, in baseball standards, really not going to break the bank.
221 average for Rollins last year. And again, that was a member of the White Sox.
That's up.
Fouled back at the screen. Otherwise, it was going to get us.
That was coming right for the dome.
Well, breeze pretty hard today from left to right across the outfield, according to the flags out there in center.
And it's always changing. As an outfielder, you got to keep those feet moving. Right? Don't be anchored underneath a fly ball. You got to make that adjustment on the fly.
We already saw Perella have a little trouble with that ball here in this first inning, leading to the runner at second base and Joe Panic.
You know, I've always thought for a starting pitcher in spring training early, it's a good thing, bad thing to have base runners. I think it's a good thing so you can work out of the stretch. Holding runners, that's always a key. You know, Chassin's been around the block.
Nice pitch in there for strike 3, and it freezes Marrero. First strikeout for Chassin.
Well, Chassin's got the 4-seamer, the 2-seamer. The slider's been a really good pitch. The curveball cutter. What is this one here? That looks like a tight slider on the inside corner, and Marrero goes down looking. Another thing, we saw that ball cross the plate at the belt buckle. What is the strike zone going to be like this year? They say it's going to be now a baseball above the knee. That's great. Let's just make the strike zone smaller for the hitters.
Said by a former pitcher. The 2 down runners at first and second. Connor Gillespie, part of the Giants last year, saw a lot of him. And he'll take that first pitch inside.
Seems like the Giants, and Don, I think you'd agree with me here, that they always have that one guy that comes up with a big hit late in the season or in September, right?
Seems that way, and they seem to get better as the year goes on. A tough start to the second half of the season last year, though, to remember the Padres sweeping them. There's a liner to right, and that's in for a hit. Blash coming in, scoring from second is Panic, and the throw will come to the plate. Taking third is Crawford, and the Giants jump on top 1-0. An RBI single with 2 down for Connor Gillespie.
This looks like a pitch that just catches too much of the plate. Torrens was set up away. He wanted to go away, maybe roll something over off the end of the bat, and now the race is on. What kind of arm? A little double take there, a little clutch from Jabari Blash, rushing it and then working underneath it a little bit, and then hence the throw up the third base line, so no chance of getting that runner.
So 2 down, first and third here for the Giants in the first inning, and it brings up Mac Williamson. As far as starting pitching goes here, Mud, in the first outing of the year for a starter, generally around 40 pitches, maybe 2 innings.
Right.
But what are you looking to do here in your first outing, and how nerve-wracking is that first outing, even though it's spring training?
First of all, don't get hurt. Just work on your location. You know, probably you're not going to be at midseason form. A lot of guys throw off-season all year round, but just go out there and get the feel. Breaking balls for strikes. Even, you know, breaking balls in the dirt with 2 strikes. There's a purpose pitch. I want to correct myself. There was talk about the strike zone being shrunk. It's not a written rule. It's not a rule. There was talk about it, but has not come to fruition. So, same as last year.
You would not be in favor of doing that, right?
No. Call the legitimate strike about 2 or 3 baseballs above the belt buckle and at the knees.
And the Giants have already scored a run. Runners at first and third with 2 down here in the Giants' first inning.
Every pitch with a purpose, to answer your question in a nutshell. You know, everybody thinks strikes, strikes, strikes. Well, that's fine and dandy. But, you know, 2 strikes, you've got to learn how to throw that slider close enough to entice the hitter to swing. That one off the plate, just like 3 or 4 inches. You've got to learn to bounce that curveball out in front of home plate with a purpose.
21 pitches so far, 9 balls, 12 strikes out of the gate here for Chassin. He is ahead here, though. And it's right back at him. Able to knock it down, stays with it. And the throw in time. Able to get Williamson. Nicely done. A run for the Giants in the first. The Padres are coming up with the Giants on top 1-0. Cory Spangenberg gets ready. He'll be batting second here for the Padres in this bottom of the first inning. As we check out the San Diego Padres starting nine, Luis Sardinia is going to lead it off today with Cory Spangenberg batting second. Yangervis Solarte at third. Austin Hedges, who's off to a very good start during the spring, has been doing the catching. He will DH in this game today. Jamie Romack at first base with Jose Perella in left field. Luis Torrens does the catching and bats seventh with Jabari Blash in right field. Got 38 games last year for the Padres, and Rafael Ortega here in center field bats ninth. Now for the Giants defensively, Gordon Beckham in left field with Gorkis Hernandez in center, and Mac Williamson around in right, third to first. Connor Gillespie, Jimmy Rollins, Joe Panik, and Chris Marrero, with Nick Hundley doing the catching for Madison Bumgarner on the mound today for the Giants.
This guy's Mr. Everything. Four-time All-Star, three-time World Series champion, Silver Slugger, NLCS MVP. What else do we need to tell you? He's a 100-game winner in his career as he starts this season. Last year, his numbers looked something kind of like that, 226-plus innings. He's a workhorse.
Well, Luis Sardinia is leading it off and vying for a spot in the infield as he'll send this out to Joe Panik. Well, the first out here in the bottom of the first inning.
I get the sense that every time, and fans know this, every time number 40 gets on the hill, the mentality in that clubhouse, in that dugout for Bruce Bochy, it is win day.
Yeah, he's got the first out here in the bottom of the first inning. It brings up Cory Spangenberg, who, boy, he had a frustrating year last year. Only 14 games and just could not get healthy.
Especially when you're a kid with speed that can utilize late in a game, pinch run, steal a base, lead off an inning, get aboard, right? Get in a scoring position quickly.
And it appeared it was his job last year at second base.
And then came along Ryan Schimpf.
20 home runs in his first year, Ryan Schimpf last year. And that is one of the battles taking place during the spring. We mentioned the jobs open, and at second base, Spangenberg at second base, along with Ryan Schimpf, battling for a spot there. It'll be interesting to watch that battle throughout the spring.
There'll be some bullpen battles going on. Of course, a couple of spots in the rotation being battled for. It's an audition. It's a showcase line.
Spangenberg strikes out against Bumgarner. First strikeout of the day for Bumgarner. And they're two down in the first inning. Now some changes here on the ballpark in Peoria, but none bigger than that. A spectacular new video board out in left field here at Peoria Sports Complex.
Very nice. And the first thing that sticks out to me is the clarity, but secondly, now they've got the lineups to where you can see everybody, the position they are hitting and where they are playing. And in spring training, that is crucial.
It really
right?
is, especially for us.
Yes.
Yangervis Solarte standing in, and well, it is great out there, and what a big difference it makes.
Very handsome looking Yangervis Solarte.
Popped up as Marrero and Hundley. It is Marrero right over by the Padres dugout. 1-2-3 first for Bumgarner. Done with one. It's 1-0 Giants. Spring training baseball as we send it down to Bob Scanlon.
Thanks, Don. We're down here with the new face of the franchise, Wil Myers. Wil, great to see you out here. A busy offseason for you, but how fun is it now to actually just be out on the field and playing some baseball?
Oh, it's great, just to be back in it, get around some organized baseball again. It's just fun to get back on the field and see all my teammates again and just get back after it.
Exciting offseason for you with the extension, and of course with that a sense of, hey, here's the new leader of the ball club. You seem to embrace that role and have no problem taking it on.
Yeah, I think, with the added pressures that there are, I think, you want to use that to your advantage. It's something that you need to take a lot of pride in. Obviously, there's going to be times where you do go through those struggles, but it's all about, keeping the same face in the clubhouse, not letting your emotions weigh on you and just going out there and having a good time.
You seem to have so much fun on the field, and everybody has their own leadership style, so to speak. Have you thought at all about what yours might be?
Yeah, I'm gonna not say too much. Just let the young guys go out there and play. I think the best learning tool is experience. So you let these young guys go out there, play, let them fail a little bit and learn from it. I'll be there if they ever need anything as far as some advice. But I think the best thing for them is them go out there and play and learn from their mistakes and get better for the future.
Looking back on your career, anybody that was a mentor for you in terms of, hey, that was a great leader, either on Tampa Bay or now with the Padres, that you sort of look to as that's how I'd like to do it?
Yeah, we got one guy here, Andy Green. He's pretty freaking good. He has great leadership skills, but as far as a player, I really liked James Shields. I thought he did a great job. He's always pulling for his teammates. He was a heck of a competitor on the mound. Those are things you look for in a leader, just a guy that competes and goes out there and gives it all each day. All
right, let's get onto the field now. Hitting-wise, are you working on anything in particular, or is it just trying to get the timing down, and how do you know when you're starting to get there?
Just being ready to hit. That's all I'm working on this spring training is just being ready to hit the fastball. Anytime you're swinging the bat well, you're just ready to hit. You're on the fastball. So that's what I'm going to try to do every single at bat this year. I'm not going to think about other pitches. Just be ready to hit the fastball and let your mind take over if it sees a spin and let that adjust to those spins. But other than that, just staying on the fastball and being ready to hit.
We'll appreciate the time. Look forward to seeing you in spring.
Thanks for having me.
All right, guys, back up to you.
All right, Bob, thanks very much. And, wow, what an offseason for Wil Myers, as it turns out, signing the long-term contract for the Padres. And really, if you look back at last season, his first healthy year, an all-star year for Wil, if you're going to build around one guy, he's the guy. I really believe that, and very happy for Wil Myers. And the future for him is going to be fun to watch.
And he's got the personality for it.
Yes, he does.
And through the course of time in the history of baseball, when something is when a player is signed to a contract like that and you become the face, you know, how will a player react? And I think Wil Myers has the perfect personality, the mindset to be that leader at 26 years old. Right?
That's amazing. He was talking about last year's team and how the season ended with a great bunch of guys, the Renfros, the Margaux, the Hedges, and he's excited about the future for the Padres. Striking out is Gordon Beckham. Second strikeout for Chacin. And there are 2 outs here in the second inning. Starting to feel a little better here in the second inning is Chacin.
And let's not forget one important thing. Wil Myers, the first and foremost thing of every guy in that clubhouse, it's winning games. Guys could be great guys, could have great chemistry on a team, but the bottom line is winning baseball games, and it starts with a guy like Wil Myers, who's now the face of the organization.
2 down in the second, and Gorkys Hernandez. He'll swing away and send one out towards right center field. Ortega from center. There to make the catch that ends the inning. Chacin enjoys a 1-2-3 second. The Giants enjoy a 1-0 lead.
Empowering them, giving them vision, helping them catch on to what you want to have happen in the clubhouse.
An approach is not an idea. It's a disciplined commitment to what you're trying to do in the box.
There would be nothing more gratifying for me to be able to help lead the Padres.
You gotta have that mindset of like, I'm gonna beat you. And if you don't, obviously they're the best for a reason.
Well, we play on here to the bottom of the second inning, 1-0. The Giants have the lead over the Padres, and it is Austin Hedges leading it off here for the Padres, off to a terrific start to the spring. As he fouls that one back just to our right, and he's been doing the catching. Today, the DH. And getting ready for a job that appears to be his heading into the season.
When you look at Austin Hedges and what he has brought so far up to this point in his career, okay, #1 pick, minor leagues, championship in the minor leagues, a little bit of taste of the big league life, back down to the minor leagues. Now, coming into spring training to be the guy, I think it's the right recipe, rather than just getting thrown in there, right?
Well, you look at the numbers that he had last year in El Paso in 82 games, a .326 average, 21 home runs. It appeared that year of development is very important for him as he drives this to deep left field. Beckham going back. It's quickly over his head, and he'll get back towards the wall. Heading to second base is Hedges with a leadoff double to begin the bottom of the second inning, and that's what he's been doing so far this spring.
I want to correct myself. Austin Hedges, the second-round choice for the Padres back in 2011. And this is the kind of swing you want to expect. Look at how tall he is with his kind of a short stride early, or a short stance, and then right over the baseball and pounding that base. That's the kind of swing you want to see on a mistake. He crushed the mistake. Boy, if he can do that over the course of his season, he's going to be on second base a lot, and he's going to be touching second and third and home plate as well.
Well, he's at second now. Jamie Romack, the batter. And he'll take strike one. Well, you mentioned He did get a taste for the big leagues in 2015, did Austin Hedges. Played in 56 games for the Padres and probably figured he would see significant time in 2016. Didn't work out that way, only 8 games. But I love what the Padres did with a lot of their young players last year. Let them win in El Paso. And I think it's so important to win at the minor league level first.
Big believer in that. It's great to have a core of young players win at the minor league level. And then, granted, 18 of those guys aren't going to play together at the big league level, but at least you get that taste to where you get a handful of guys in that core. Maybe it's the infield. Look at the Giants. Was it last year in spring training, of the 40 men on the roster, I want to say there was north of 20 that were homegrown Giants that have come up together, and that says a lot.
Now Romack batting here with Pirela waiting on deck. Padres trailing 1-0. AAA Reno, 129 games last year for Romack. Played 12 games in the majors with the Diamondbacks a season ago. And skies one foul.
The Reno Aces, managed by Phil Nevin. And you speak of Phil Nevin, well, he's now the third base coach for the San Francisco Giants and Bruce Bochy. So going from minor league manager, and Phil Nevin will manage in the big league someday. No doubt about it.
A candidate to manage after Chip Hale was gone, and Torey Lovullo getting that job this season. So a new man at the helm of the Arizona Diamondbacks. Ground ball towards third, Gillespie. And time to get Romack for the first out here of the second inning. El Paso, the big three, really. Renfroe, Margot, and Hedges, and all enjoyed great success last year in El Paso.
It's got a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
It does.
And we talk about competition in spring training. Well, Travis Jankowski, big league time last year. We saw what he could do, but those are nice numbers. Hey, PCL numbers, I don't care. That is success at the AAA level at El Paso, contributing to a league championship, and that goes a long way.
Jose Pirela standing in here for the Padres. Couple of seasons parts of with the New York Yankees. Of course, last year getting some time for San Diego. A total of 15 games in the majors with the Padres.
How sweet would it be to have 6, 7, 8 years of consistent names intact wearing the Friar uni?
Well, that's what you're lined up to have done here.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really what is being put together. Waves of talent coming through the organization. We saw some in the Futures game last fall, which was fun.
Yeah, on paper it looks great. The concept, you bet. Now it's time to perform. Sure, they're going to take their lumps. On-the-job training.
Solid contact to center has Hernandez going back to not make the catch. And he falls into the wall. Very slow to get up. Scoring from second is Hedges, and Pirela is going to stop at third. That'll be a triple and an RBI. And the Friars have tied it up here at 1-1. And Hernandez, boy, did he go hard into the wall. Couldn't make the catch, and then goes into the wall.
Bumgarner trying to bury it inside. It's up, and Pirela gets on top of it just enough. Wind aided, you bet. The wind is howling out to right center field. And that's a little dicey when an outfielder goes there and loses his footing up against that wall. Thank goodness Hernandez is on his feet, shooken up a little bit. And as we take a look now, oh yeah, that could be, oof. Thank goodness he turns and takes the brunt of that on his right shoulder. That could have been gnarly.
So Pirela 90 feet away now with one down in the inning. He drives in the run that ties the game. And here's Luis Torrens. Rule 5 pick by the Padres, spending last year an A ball. They're pretty high on him, though, so far during the spring and getting a chance to play here on a regular basis. Padres have 7 catchers in camp.
And they need it because, you know, when we go over there and watch the pitchers throw underneath the canopy over there.
Yes, you need all those guys.
You need a lot of catchers.
Of course, the pitchers and catchers reporting early. And who do you think has the advantage here in the early going? Is it the
pitchers? I believe it's the pitchers, yeah.
Trying to get the timing or the hitters.
Yeah, we can get the insight of the big, tall right-hander Bob Scanlon also to chime into what he feels. And that's another great thing about spring training. Get to see some players doing some running on the track. I think this guy's maybe coming in from the clubhouse. Is that Mark Melanson? Looks like Mark Melanson.
Yeah, it is.
Newly acquired closer.
Successful career as a closer, and not going to be the Giants' closer.
You know what else is great about spring training? When it's quiet, you can hear like the birds chirping in the background.
I like guys running in the outfield.
I think it's
during the
great.
game. That's always interesting.
Yeah.
It's got that spring training feel. Best part of the year here in Peoria. Glad you've joined us here. Our first broadcast of the year on Fox Sports San Diego. Padres and Giants. And just outside makes it ball 4 to Terrens. First walk allowed by Bumgarner. And it's first and third with one down. Send it down to Bob.
Hey, Mud.
Yes, sir.
You know, I was hearing you guys talking about the running in the outfield. I don't know about you, but I use that opportunity sometimes to talk to pitchers on the other ball club.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, man, how's the offseason going? And I remember one time getting out there with Randy Johnson, the big left-hander, and actually trying to pick his brain for some pitching tips out there. I don't know if you did that during the spring training at all.
Well, I was a very cordial guy. I went out and talked to a lot of people. And
you are the mayor.
You know, I talked.
Shocker.
You know what was great is like talking to some of the fans in a game when there's a lot of people in the outfield.
Blash to left, and Beckham will make the catch. Tagging up and trying to score is Pirella. He will. And the Padres take a 2-1 lead. Sac fly for Blash. Scan, I want to ask you about this stage of spring training. Generally, where were you at this point as far as spring training goes, that first outing?
You know, I was just trying to make a team most of the time. I didn't have the luxury of a lot of the veteran guys like Chacin. But, you know, like Mud was saying, the main thing was I was trying to get my fastball established and, you know, try to work some breaking pitches in. But honestly, most spring trainings, I came there to try to win a job. So I was trying to be as sharp as I possibly could. I was trying to open up some eyes. And that's kind of the fun thing about this spring training with so many open opportunities is you're going to see some guys ready to play and a lot of competition out there. It makes it fun.
You know what, Scan and Don, I always broke it down into 3 categories when it came to pitchers in spring training. 1, no chance. You can throw 89 2/3 scoreless baseball and have 106 strikeouts. Guess what? You're going to start the year in the minor leagues.
Been there.
And then there's the vet guy, like Bob was talking about. Nolan Ryan used to get his lunch handed to him early in spring training. I mean, just get lit up. He knows when the bell rings, he's going to be Nolan Ryan. And then there's that guy on the bubble, which, Bob, how about you and I probably kind of in that category?
Spent a lot of time on that bubble, Mud.
So with each time you got that rock and got on that, it was 7th game of the World Series because you're trying to impress the ball club and you want to make that team.
It's amazing, all the different mindsets here in camp. To first, and Marrero will tag the bag. But the damage done, the Padres able to put together a pair of runs, take a 2-1 lead against the Giants through 2. Have just taken a 2-1 advantage as we send it down. Bob Scanlon.
Hey, thanks, Don. You know, we're here with the starting pitcher for today, Ulis Chacin. Ulis looked really good out there. How'd you feel?
I feel pretty well. Really happy to be out there for first time this year, and you know, first inning, kind of just my command wasn't that good, but second inning I make adjustment and I just try and get 1 to 3 inning.
You know, Mark Grant was talking about it, the use of your two-seam fastball and trying to use it to the outside corner a little bit more to right-handers. Were you able to work on that a little bit today?
Yes, I was working especially in the second inning. The first inning, the first 3 guys lefties, and then the 5th guy was lefty too. So in the second inning, that's when I work more and we might sink it away to righties.
And the other thing you talked about is possibly using that nasty slider of yours a little bit more to the left-handers, and you faced some lefties today as well.
Yes, but I have to get it 2 strikes so I can work on it. But yeah, I feel really well today. My ball was coming out. I feel my ball was coming out good, and you know, hopefully for the next outing I need to throw more strike, but just first time out, it was nice to be out.
Yeah. You know, 6 years in Colorado, 1 year in Arizona, so 7 years here in the National League West. Last year, more time in the American League. Feel good to be back over in the NL West where you know all these fields and are comfortable?
Yes, I'm really happy to be back in the National League West. I always be in this division, and I know the stadium, and I know a lot of the other teams, guys. But you know, just I want to stay you know, healthy and want to, you know, just compete and, you know, give the team the chance to win every time they pitch.
Okay, I asked you about the World Baseball Classic earlier this morning, and your face lit up. I don't think I've seen anybody so excited to be a part of the World Baseball Classic. Of course, you're going to represent Venezuela. Tell us a little bit about your anticipation of that event and your preparation for it.
Well, I'm really happy that they picked me for the WBC. I went to the last one, and I was really excited, and, you know, I'm even more excited for this one. We got really good group of people that they want to win, and you know, I'm really happy that I want to be part of there.
And you got something to prove this year, right? A little disappointed with getting knocked out early last time?
Yes, especially after we got eliminated in the first round. We really want to get to the final this year.
Okay, and the plan is 2 innings here, 2 innings, and then during the WBC, maybe 3 innings of work to get yourself ready for the start of the season?
Yes, I think my next out is going to be 3 innings, at least 3 innings, and then be ready for the WBC. You know, I don't know how many innings I'm going to pitch in the WBC, but you know, hopefully I get enough.
Well, great job today. Good to see you out there and have fun in the WBC.
Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you.
All right, guys, back up to you.
All right, Bob, thank you very much. Good to get that first outing out of the way. Where Chassin, who ends up going the first 2 innings and allows 2 hits, did get charged with a run, walked a batter, struck out 2, and certainly finishing strong, which is exactly what he did. Retired the last 4 batters he faced and had a 1-2-3 second inning.
And has the energy of a little kid. About that interview with Bob Scanlon, great. He's excited to be here, upbeat, grateful for the opportunity.
Brandon Crawford batting with 1 out, 1 on. The new pitcher is Barry Enright.
Barry Enright, he's in minor league camp. He's brought over for today's game to get a couple innings of work. He's 30 years old. Spent a couple years in Mexico. Last season, Toros de Tijuana, 22 games.
Born in Stockton, California. Originally an Arizona Diamondbacks, 2nd-round pick. Out of Pepperdine.
Fastball, curveball change, about 90. He can touch about 92. Once again, getting an opportunity.
Now dealing with Brandon Crawford with 1 out, Joe Panik at first base. Now the Padres now on top in the game, 2-1. Getting a pair of runs in the bottom of the 2nd inning. The career numbers for Barry Enright, getting ready for this season.
Predominantly a starter.
Now Jolise Chassin talking about the WBC. What is your take on the WBC?
I think it's a great opportunity for guys to have some pride to play for their country. I mean, that's great. I think is baseball back in the Olympics now? I think it is, right?
I think so.
When it was taken away, I was kind of discouraged there. You know what, though? You're going to get different arguments. The timing of it in spring training taking away from your team. Injury comes into play.
I mean, are you ready as a pitcher really to be in that kind of competition at this stage?
And that's another thing, because you got guys starting early, looking forward to the WBC. So you got guys probably pressing the gas pedal a little bit harder, getting ready for the WBC as opposed to going into spring training in that long time to get ready for the regular season.
Yeah, you wonder about that as well. A guy who is coming into spring training, and spring training is so important, as we talked about with Bob Scanlon, about impressing your manager and then leaving to go to the WBC. Does that hurt you at all, you think?
It can.
3-1. And Crawford will get a ground ball base hit into left field. Panic touches second, heads for third. Little slip out there for Pirela. To third base on a double for Brandon Crawford goes Joe Panic, and it's second and third with one down. Second time we've seen Pirela kind of slip out there on the wet grass.
Well, the outfield took a beating yesterday and last night with some serious rain, and there's a little bit of a slip right there. But Brandon Crawford, the veteran shortstop, doing what he does so well, using the whole field and just making it look easy on that swing, spanking that one to left field.
So second and third with one down brings up Chris Marrero. You think there would be a better time to have the WBC?
You know, that's tough because you're not going to have it after the World Series, are you?
No.
Some guys, you know what? I always think of the competitive juices that flow, right? You work out and you get ready for spring training as opposed to getting ready for the WBC, and maybe you're teeing it up just a little bit too quickly and pushing a little bit too hard. Then you run. Everybody's different, but I can see where that comes into play.
And some teams a little reluctant to let a lot of their players go. But there is a great deal of pride. I mean, you could hear it from Chassin when he was talking about the tournament coming up.
How about this argument? How about having non-professionals in the WBC? Remember in the old days, like I think of the Olympics and USA Hockey, where there was amateurs. Just a thought. Not saying it's going to happen.
Of course, there will be games at Petco Park coming up as well, so it'll be a lot of fun for
Petco Swamp.
Yeah, that's unbelievable, some of those pictures.
Oh, my gosh.
We think there's going to be baseball there as far as the WBC goes and the Padres with all the rain.
I was ready to bait a hook and maybe go there and, like,
and you can catch fish. We know that. We found that out last year in Miami.
I know you're no fisherman.
None of us caught any fish. Mud caught fish.
No, but, hey, the great ground crew there at Petco Park,
they'll have it
Matt
ready.
Balo and his guys, they'll have that ready to go. Ooh, a little cross up there.
2-2 to Chris Marrero.
I was kind of surprised Terens didn't go out and have a chat with Enright there because he boxed that one. He was almost anticipating. Watch the glove of Terens, the catcher, as he's anticipating. Yeah, he got crossed up. He was anticipating a fastball and he got a breaking ball.
So 2-2 here to Marrero with Panic at third base, Crawford at second. One out here in the Giants' third inning. Now this is a chance here for Enright to really impress the Major League manager and the coaching staff. These are the important outings for a lot of these guys who are not on the roster currently, getting a chance to come over from minor league camp to perform, because during the regular season you're kind of forgotten in some ways. I mean, your numbers show up, the scouting reports to all the Major League managers, but you don't have the chance to perform in front of them. Fly ball to deep center field is going to get off the wall. Scoring from third is Panic. Crawford will come around from second, and the Giants have recaptured the lead again. Long single to center field for Marrero. Drives in a pair here for the Giants.
When you don't have overpowering stuff, you need to hit your corners. And Enright, that ball, that two-seamer, looks like it leaks out the outer third. And that is a perfect swing, driving it right up the center of the diamond, using those legs to power that ball. And as we mentioned, it's worth mentioning again, the flags, I mean, the wind is howling out to center field, right center field. So you get it up in that jet stream, it is going to go.
Yeah, we've seen some balls carry here already. One down, Marrero at first base, and here is Connor Gillespie. Had a single to right field to drive in a run. That was off Jolise Chassin in the first inning. What happened to Marrero at first base? Thought he might get a double out of this, but that's why he didn't. Little stumble, didn't really touch the bag.
Wow, a little tripwire down there at first base. That's got to be embarrassing. I'm sure his teammates won't let him, they won't give him a hard time on that, will they?
No, not at all.
It's got to be so embarrassing. He just crushed the ball 3/4 of the way up the center field fence.
Really didn't fall on anything. He just kind of fell. Hearing about it right now. I looked up. I figured he'd be at second base. I wonder what happened there at first. Now we know. Rides outside and Enright falling behind here 3-0 to Connor Gillespie.
It's like Enright kind of nibbling a little bit, trying to go to that outside corner. Try to create some movement, maybe he threw a nice changeup early on in this inning.
Well, the Padres have 68 players in Major League camp. Full 40-man roster and 28 non-roster invitees. 36 pitchers, 7 catchers, as we mentioned earlier, 16 infielders and 9 outfielders, all part of camp. Runner goes, and the throw down to second base, going to be close, and it is ball 4. So down to first base goes Gillespie. So 2 on now with 1 away.
Hey, even though that was ball 4, that was a nice look at Terens behind home plate. Had a nice pick at second base as well. Okay, it's ball 4, but you know, still, you got to react to that runner going. The pick kicked out of the glove of Sardinhas.
2 on, 1 away, 2 runs in here for the Giants in the top of the 3rd, and Mac Williamson takes a hack at a pitch running in. Williamson grounded back to the mound, and Chacin in the first inning, so 0 for 1 on the day.
Hey, if you want to tell a secret to somebody in the stands at spring training, you better be quiet. I mean, it's quiet. You can hear people talking.
Well, you're a vendor who's about 100 yards away.
We got the pretzel guy. We've got the seeds guy. Drinks. Gotta love spring training.
It's turned into a beautiful afternoon here in Peoria. It rained about an hour before the game. They had the tarp on the field. And a lot of rain here last night, and some people got rained on. In fact, yesterday, Seattle Mariners were to play the Kansas City Royals right here at the Peoria Sports Complex, and they were rained out. Doesn't happen often during spring training. Ball and 2 strikes to Mac Williamson. Ooh, got him on the hand, it appeared. Got the bat, too, but on the forearm, and he's in some pain. He'll be given first base, but first going to try to walk it off here.
I thought he offered it that. It's in the umpire's judgment. He checked. Yeah. Well, he checked it. Ball hit the batter. Dead ball. Take your base.
He will stay in the game. And this will load the bases for the Giants. With still 1 out of the inning. Darren Ballsy going to head out and talk to Enright. It's been a tough inning here for Enright.
Sometimes Darren Ballsy will detect something in the delivery. Sometimes just to calm him down a little bit. Pitch count getting up for Enright in this inning. Hey, the base is loaded. You know what? It's a very aggressive count for a hitter. Hey, let's start off this guy with a nice slider down and away for a strike.
I mean, he spent some time with Darren Ballsy this morning. What are his thoughts heading into the season with his pitching staff right now?
Well, some competition in the rotation, maybe a couple spots open. Who's going to be the opening day starter? Obviously, he would not divulge any secrets because that's for Andy Green to announce. As Madison Bumgarner will call it a day.
2 innings, giving up a couple of runs.
Just kind of giving me some insight on some of the guys like Enright and some of the other pitchers that are going to be pitching today. And Chacin, and we heard from the right-hander what he was working on today. That 2-seamer away from right-handed hitters.
Pitch number 26 of the inning for Enright, and that's going to miss down low. It's an even 13 balls and 13 strikes. 26 pitches here in the inning, and is not out of it yet. Surrendering a couple of runs. Nick Hundley fly to right in the second inning, 0 for 1. Oh, what do you remember about Nick Hundley's time in a Padres uniform?
Great kid. Good to throw to. Maybe defensively, maybe kind of questionable at times. And if there's anybody who wanted to hone his skills and get better, it's definitely Nick Hundley, getting to know him. Just a great kid in the clubhouse. And you know what? Very sure in his ability because he never really got up too high or too low. Wasn't one of those guys that rode the emotional roller coaster.
Good swing there on the 2-0 pitch, and it's 2-1.
Well, it looks like Enright trying to go down and away. You can see Nick trying to go that way.
Only now 33 years of age. Total of 83 games last year for Colorado. Last 2 years with Colorado. Working at the big leagues with the Padres in 2008. Takes another hack, and it evens at 2-2.
Looks like a good old-fashioned four-seam fastball down and away.
Nick Hundley out of the University of Arizona.
Bear down. Wildcats. That's their cry, I guess. You know, like USC is fight on.
Yes.
U of A is bear down.
Bear down.
You know, you don't get that stuff anywhere else, folks.
It was so good. I missed it the first time you said it.
Did it?
Yeah. Until you.
We're already in
repeated
inning
it.
3 and you're getting stuff like that.
Yeah.
Call a friend.
I got to ask you about analyst camp. We get a chance.
Oh, it was
here.
great. Mike Blowers and I roomed together. It was outstanding.
Playoff pitches, chop foul. We joked about it all the end of last year that Mark Grant was going to analyst camp in Palm Springs as soon as the season was over. And apparently it was a 6-week course. A lot of the other analysts around Major League Baseball went to analyst camp. What'd you learn, Marky?
We worked on reading billboards.
Awesome.
And also working on the telestrator.
Ah, it's so good.
We worked on not talking over home run calls.
Wow, I would have taught that class if I had the chance.
And you know what the funny thing is? There were actually fans who contacted me on Facebook and said, "Hey, how was analyst camp?" They really thought that I intended.
Well, we had suggested that you should, and it's great that you took.
I'm always
advantage
willing
of
to
it.
get better. Try
That's
to get
right.
better.
Polish your craft. Ball 4, and it's going to be the end of this outing for Enright. He's had kind of a tough inning, thrown a lot of pitches in the inning. As the Giants add their 4th run on a bases-loaded walk. And walking to the mound is Andy Green to make the change. So frustrating for Enright. Looks like Hessler will be coming into the game. Pitching change from Peoria with the Giants now on top 4-2.
Sports Complex, Cactus League action, 4-2 Giants. Padres Spring Training Baseball is always live with the MLB.com @Bat mobile app. Stay connected all spring with radio broadcast, video highlights, stats, news, and more. Download MLB.com @Bat today. It's your #1 app for live baseball.
See, that I saw a big difference.
It paid off.
You didn't read it fast. You didn't read it slow. It was a nice pace, and there were no mistakes.
That's
really good.
Exactly what we learned in analyst camp.
Really good. Keith Hessler coming in here for the Padres. Third arm used by Andy Green today.
Well, we saw a little bit of Keith Hessler last year. Fastball, slider, changeup. You know, being left-handed, you might get that chance out of that bullpen for the Padres. It's always key to have a left-hander or two. There was one point there was like 3 or 4 left-handers for Andy Green, and there you see the numbers last year for Keith.
28-year-old from Spokane, Washington, claimed off waivers from the Diamondbacks by the Padres, and comes in a jam here with the bases loaded. And a first pitch strike into Gordon Beckham.
You talk about making an impression for the coaching staff, Andy Green and Darren Balsley. It's situations like this, 1 out. Hey, you get a ground ball here on pitch number 2 or 3, you get out of an inning, that goes a long way. Maybe work on some pickoffs.
And shooting in from second was Spangenberg, but back to the bag is Williamson. Career best last year for Hessler. Several categories, including innings pitched, ERA. Total of 17 outings between Arizona and San Diego. $18 2/3 innings logged last year for the Padres. 1-0 record. Comes in with Gillespie at third, Williamson at second, and Hundley at first. 4-2 now, the Giants on top. They trailed coming into the inning, but so far a 3-run top of the third inning for San Francisco. And a pop-up foul ground as Terrens may have a play. Now down from first, off the glove. Romick can't make the catch, and see if they charge him with an error. Got down there, and Terrens both going after it. Getting some glove on it was Romack, but can't make the catch.
Watch Terrens. I think he maybe goes a little bit too close towards the on-deck circle because his ball is going to double back towards him. See now how he's backpedaling? And looks like Romack just wasn't there in time. That ball was up there quite a long time. Ball that has to be caught. I think, by the way, Terrens' route, I think that's Romack's ball because he started the backpedal.
Down the right field line, Jabari Blash over and under to make the catch in right field. Tagging, trying to score from third is Gillespie. He will. And the Giants add to their lead now on top 5-2. A sacrifice fly for Gordon Beckham. And alertly taking third base was Mac Williamson on the fly out to right field.
Looks so easy, doesn't it, on that swing? You recognize the situation as a hitter. You don't have to do too much. Fewer than 2 outs. Runner on third base. You just elevate something to the outfield. You take that pitch where it's pitched and sac fly.
9th batter of the inning here for the Giants. First and third with 2 away, and Gorkys Hernandez the batter. Run incidentally charged to Barry Enright, who has been touched for 4 runs so far here in the third inning. And is still responsible for the men on. Williamson at third, Hundley at first. Hernandez flied out to center field, first time up. Up and in, and that almost got Hernandez. This will be the 2nd season for Hernandez with the Giants. We'll see how close this was.
Ooh,
watch your chin.
Yeah. A little limbo rock going on right there. Don't you just love the baseball vernacular? Chin music, right?
Yeah.
You don't hear that in football or basketball or hockey.
No,
in fact, other sports, baseball is so cool. Other sports use the baseball terminology in their sports.
To second and Spangenberg. They'll take care of business and end the inning, but the Giants score 4 times in the inning and take a 5-2 lead.
how to lose and you need to learn how to win. And one thing that a lot of us that played together last year did, we learned how to win. It was a grind. It wasn't easy winning the PCL championship.
Want to hear from Austin Hedges? Then check out the 2017 Padres season preview. It's March 20th, right here, Fox Sports San Diego.
68 members of the Padres here in spring training right now, and we will see many of them today in this first telecast of spring training baseball for the Padres. And play along here to the bottom of the third inning. New closer for the Giants, Mark Melanson, into the game.
Kind of traditional that the closers come in towards the middle of a game. Remember, Trevor Hoffman was notorious for doing that. I think Trevor's inning was like either the 6th or 7th. Well, enter Mark Melanson, and this guy is going to pay huge dividends for the Giants. They lost a lot of games in the 9th inning last year, which resulted, sure, they still made the playoffs, but still, I think having Melanson, talking maybe a 5-8 game swing to where you can win those games, bona fide closer for Bruce Bochy and the Giants.
I want to ask you about closers working in spring training. It seems to me it'd be very hard to replicate the adrenaline and their type job during spring training.
Good call. And you know what? Another reason why Trevor pitched late, he didn't want to face the regulars because the regulars got their at-bats in the 1st through 3rd, maybe 4th inning. Enter Trevor Hoffman, who's pitching against Don Orsillo, who pitched in Tri-Cities or who played in Tri-Cities or, Bend, Oregon last year. So he's not, in granted, there's not a lot of secrets. Everybody knows what, but still, he wanted to pitch against guys that didn't have a chance to make in the club or young players. All the regulars were out of the lineup.
Now Melanson last year with Pittsburgh and Washington, combining to get 47 saves last year between the Pirates and the Nationals. With the Pirates a 1.51 earned run average, Washington 1.82. .75 total appearances for him, as this is a foul ball just outside of third. He's been remarkably consistent. Most saves ever had in a season. You got to go back to 2015 with the Pirates. Had 51 saves that year for the Pittsburgh Pirates. That's breaking into the big leagues as a member of the Yankees in 2009. Stops in Houston, Boston, Pittsburgh, and Washington. Now before becoming a San Francisco Giant.
Well, he's going to have the electricity in the crowd there at that ballpark. We all know that. That plays into a closer's role as well, coming into a game like that. Very consistent in the winning department, the Giants, over the years.
Right back at him. Nicely fielded about Beltai, and he'll take care of Sardinez. We're talking about some of the battles for the Padres coming into camp. Second base, certainly top of that list is Schimpf and Spangenberg battling at second. Shortstop, and who will get the nod in center field of the available good outfielders, speedy outfielders the Padres have?
Starting at second base, Ryan Schimpf, we know, has 20 home runs, and Cory Spangenberg, two totally different type players. Power. Cory's got a little bit more range, probably. Speed, obviously, is a key. And if even one of those guys don't start at second base, probably a bench player, like Schimpf off the bench to spell Spangenberg, depending on who's pitching. Shortstop position, I would have to say that, and once again, it's early in spring training, but probably Sardinez has the upper hand right now.
Yeah, Eric Ibar, of course, also in the mix, and the veteran whose numbers last couple of years have been tough. And was Andy Green talking about who may be in center field. You would think it might be Jankowski or Margot, but he's thinking kind of outside the box, and perhaps Renfroe in center field as a possibility.
A lot of moving parts.
Yes. And putting speed on the corners would be the theory.
Right.
In that you would have the speed of Jankowski perhaps in left and the speed of Margot in right, taking up the right center and left center areas.
And generally speaking, usually in right field is your strongest arm because of the long throw to third base.
And that's where Renfroe
has been. Renfroe, yes. So a lot going on there. I don't think there's either. I don't think there's one wrong or right formula or solution.
Well, it was a lot of fun to watch Travis Jankowski last year. I really enjoyed watching. Such a great kid. And
good kid.
Fun to watch play. And uniform dirty often. And
realized what his game was, too.
Yes.
Right? Try not to do too much. And he realized that he had to try to spank the ball the other way. And, he could cheat on the ball in to try to turn on it.
Well, Spangenberg goes down looking. A strikeout for Melanson.
Well, we know that Melanson has the curveball, the cut fastball, and that looks like a backdoor cut fastball. That's one thing Melanson, why he's been successful as the closer over the years. Location. It's not overpowering.
Well, here's Solarte. Gets his second at bat of the day. Fouled out to the first baseman, Chris Marrero, in the first inning. It looks like the corners are figured out for the Padres. Of course, Myers at first and Solarte at third. And Got Hedges grounds out to short to wrap up the third. A good 1-2 inning from Melanson. It's 5-2 Giants. For the Padres, we play along here to the top half of the fourth inning. And Keith Hessler back out on the mound again.
That guy's prepared.
Yes, he is. Got the glove ready to go.
Wearing the old school jersey, the hat, and brought his guante. That's his glove. He's getting beeped right now because, hey, dude, you're on TV. Oh, yeah, he'll be getting a text in about 8 seconds.
Hessler did a nice job coming in a bases-loaded one-out situation. Retired both batters that he faced in Beckham and Hernandez, and now starts the fourth inning. Jimmy Rollins getting his third at-bat of the day. He was lined out to right and popped out to third base. Well, some solid contact here and a liner into left center. Ortega plays it. Rollins with the wide turn. But the veteran back to the bag at first with a leadoff single.
Trying to bury that fastball in. It's down. In fact, the sound of the ball off that bat, he got in a little bit. Playing him a little bit to pull on that infield side there and finding the hole right up the middle. He fought that one off nicely.
Now here comes Joe Panik, who's had a good day today. 2 for 2 in the game. The Giants' second baseman has doubled to left and singled to right and scored 2 runs.
That's a 2 for Tuesday here for Joe Panik. Hopefully rolling into 2 here. See if Hessler can work another ground ball here and have the infielders work for him.
Jolice Chassin giving up a run in 2 innings. Barry Enright in a third of an inning touched for 4 runs. All part of the Giants' 5-2 advantage. to center. And coming in, Ortega, able to take care of the first out of the 4th inning to retire Panic. So 1 down here in the 4th, and that'll bring up Brandon Crawford.
Hey, good read on that ball for Ortega in center field, because kind of had that soft sound off the bat, not that really solid crack. So that's what, outfielders, especially spring training, can hear that. There's the crack of the bat. He kind of held his ground a little bit, and then the race is on. And he makes it look easy.
And the wind factor here today as well. We've seen some of the outfielders have trouble so far in this game. None there for Ortega. Brandon Crawford has walked and doubled, been aboard twice. Quick check at first on Jimmy Rollins. Not the speed that he once had, but still got to pay attention to Jimmy Rollins at first base. Brandon Crawford, now 30 years old, takes a hack and finds himself down 0-1. Played 155 games last year for the Giants.
I'll take this kid behind me playing shortstop any day of the week. And twice on Sundays, as they say.
11 triples last year. Don't expect that.
Yeah.
But kind of a surprise of the numbers that he put together last year.
I would have lost that bet.
12 homers, 84 runs batted in, and as I mentioned, played in a lot of games. 155 last year for Crawford. Former UCLA MVP. 1-2 on the foul tip. He was UCLA's most valuable player in both 2006 and 2007. And in the big leagues with the Giants since 2011. Highest average for him in the big leagues last year, 275. Rollins goes, little hit and run, a grounder though, right to the bag at second, turns into a DP. And Sardinha is covering as he came over, and Rollins, who was running, ends up part of the front end of a double play that ends the top of the 4th inning. Don't see that every day. Worked out great defensively for San Diego. Giants have a 5-2 lead. The double play ends the inning. Out in left field or right field for that matter. Turned out to be a beautiful day in Peoria. Enjoying spring training baseball. The Giants and the Padres playing to the bottom of the 4th inning. And the Giants move on to their 3rd pitcher of the day, Clayton Blackburn, in the game. Look at his numbers last year from AAA Sacramento.
136 plus innings pitched and the strikeouts, 101. That's a good sign. Not bad on the walks either. Once again, pitching in that PCL, the numbers can be skewed a little bit.
Nice inning from Mark Melanson, working the second. Face 3 batters, got 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And that's exactly what closer wanted to do, is It's down the right field line. Williamson on the move, but that's going to fall in for a hit, a fair ball. And a wide turn at first for Hedges, but he'll return to the bag. He's 2 for 2 in the ball game today. The hot bat continues for Austin Hedges during the spring.
Oh, it's a 2 for Tuesday for Austin Hedges. And this is one thing that Austin's going to have to do, and he knows that. He lets that ball travel a little bit. That ball away. Sure, he pops it up. But rather than trying to pull that ball, I guarantee if he tries to pull that ball, it's probably a weak grounder on the left side. Finds the garden spot out in right field for a base knock.
Jamie Romack batting for the second time today. Grounded out to third base in the second inning. Romack appearing in 12 games in the major leagues last year, all with the Arizona Diamondbacks. Getting the start today at first base and hitting one up the middle and by the dive of Joe Panik at second base. Up to second goes Hedges, and the first 2 Padres have reached here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Back-to-back base hits for San Diego.
Couple of bloops. Clogging those baselines as Romack does a nice job of going the other way as well. Now you get some elevated to the outfield and everybody's off and running.
And you got Jose Pirela coming up here now for the Padres. Hit a triple his first time up and scored the second Padres run back in the second inning. 15 games last year for the Padres last year.
You know, one thing's for certain already, Blackburn consistently pitching away, away, away. So as a hitter, you go up there, you see the first 2 hitters up there. I'll try to wear this guy out to right center field.
Pirela now 27 years of age, from Venezuela. Ooh, check swing, and that goes back to the mound to second for 1. On to first. Pirela doesn't even run because he is slow to get up, and that'll be a double play.
That was straight out of Major League. Willie Mays Hayes.
Right up in his face.
Oh, my gosh. Protecting himself, wanting to commit to swing, but then that ball creeping up near the... Oh, yeah, that's just above the hands. Caught him so much off balance that brings him to his backside.
And he stayed there in the batter's box, and they turn it a 1-6-3 double play. Taking third is Hedges, but now with 2 down in the inning. Brings up Luis Torrens.
They know.
Look out. Breaking ball gets him in the hip area, it looked like. That one slipped out of his hand.
Yeah, it looked like a breaking ball. Let's check it out. Yeah, soft breaking ball, and got to get that elbow out of the way, though. Got to turn, right?
Turn in.
Yeah, had his elbow. Got his elbow in on that as well.
Number 32, Blash.
So Jabari Blash coming up here with runners at first and third.
You saw a new first base coach down there for the San Diego Padres, Johnny Washington. Glenn Hoffman still over at third base for San Diego.
Blash hits one high and deep to left field. Beckham going over towards the corner at the wall, and that ball is gone. Jabari Blash hits a 3-run home run and ties this game 5-5. We saw Jabari do it last year during spring training, and he's back at it again this spring. A drive that ends up in the bullpen, and the Padres have tied the score 5-5. One swing of the bat from Jabari Blash.
Jabari Blash must have the hats for bats, keeping bats warm. Tell you that he is so big and strong. See how he catches that ball out in front? He gets underneath it where he elevates it. And once again, hey, everybody hits under the same conditions. This one's kind of wind blown. It's hit so high, but it's wind aided, and that is a 3-run shot.
Now a fly ball golfed the other way towards deep right center field. Gorkys Hernandez is back, and that ball's going to be off the wall. Ortega gliding into second base with a double, and some hard hit balls here in the inning for the Padres. First hit of the day for Ortega.
Jumping on it early. Fastball right down the middle. That ball leaks right down the middle. Knee high.
Cory Blash has driven in 4 runs today. 4 of the 5 runs. Had a sac fly in the second and a 3-run home run here in the 4th inning. It's tied it up 5-5. Padres looking to take the lead now as Luis Sardinez gets his 3rd plate appearance of the day. Lifts a fly ball to shallow left center field. And battling the sun, Hernandez, the center fielder, will put it away and end the inning. But a 3-run home run for Jabari Blash, and the Padres have tied the score 5-5. For Jabari Blash, he had 3 home runs last year for the Padres in 38 games. First home run of the spring ties it up. Presents Padres Baseball, brought to you by Petco, where the healthy pets go. Back in the desert, Peoria, Arizona, the site of Cactus League spring training for the Padres. The Padres and Giants playing along to inning number 5. Lots of sunshine here in Arizona. Our first telecast on Fox Sports San Diego of the season. And the Padres moving on to their 4th pitcher of the day in what is now a tie game, tied up 5-5. Here's Jose Ruiz.
Well, a converted catcher. He's got Christian Bethancourt written all over it, huh? Ruiz, a former catcher, he's got a big arm. Mid to high 90s, I think, after all is said and done. You know, probably mid 90s, but in the short time, 11 games, an 0.81 opponent's batting average. That is something to smile about. Fastball, curveball change. Pitched in short season last year.
Here's one on the inside to Chris Marrero. Marrero's 3rd at bat of the game. He has struck out looking and singled, driving a pair of runs. So Hessler did a nice job coming in that bases loaded 1-out situation in the 3rd inning. Allowed 1 inherited runner to score. A hit, no runs of his own. Didn't walk anybody, nor did he strike anybody out.
That's good work for the left-hander.
Sure was.
You know, you give up a sac fly. When you come in a situation like that, fewer than 2 outs, bases loaded, you make a good pitch, you know, that sac fly is going to get you, but at least you got an out. Didn't make things worse by throwing up a crooked number.
Strike call, the high strike call, and it surprised Marrero. Thought he had a 4-pitch walk. It's the bad news from Garrett Patterson, home plate umpire today. Called it a strike. Popped up right side. Spangenberg, about equidistant between 1st and 2nd, and he'll put it away for out number 1 of the inning.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by the authority of the San Diego Padres. There may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. The accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the San Diego Padres. First time out of the gate, no copy. Sabat. Oh, yeah.
Really good. Nice job. That's awesome.
And that was verbatim.
So you didn't forget it during the offseason. That's the key. I mean, once you get into midseason, you're able to do it all the time without a problem, without reading the copy. Now it just flows. I mean, that's after, 4 months off, basically. You show up. You could roll out of bed in December and get the copyright.
I have to admit, there was a day at analyst camp where we went over the copyright.
And you did it without the copy?
Well, it was my homework, not only to learn certain techniques, but to carry that on when I went home after camp to learn to memorize the copyright.
Here is another pop-up, shallow center. Out goes the shortstop Sardinez, and he'll make the catch with Spangenberg alongside. Would you say that that was the biggest thing, the biggest takeaway from your first analyst camp this past offseason?
Honestly, I think the best takeaway was learning promos.
Yes.
You can't put pressure on yourself, and you've got more time than you realize.
And you can get the yips a little bit, too. If you box one, and all of a sudden then it rolls into the next one.
One word rolls into the next one, and you got to realize that you do have time to take deep breaths.
Right. Forget about it.
And
move on to the next promo.
Yeah.
How about pitch sequences? Is there anything that...
I got that covered.
Ground ball to first.
Just wait.
Covering is Ruiz.
Oh. You're going to want to phone a friend.
I can't wait. 5-5. Bottom of the fifth inning, the flags are august, and there are a couple opponents that the Padres are going to see early in the season, starting in the National League West. And just like last year, it'll be the Padres and Dodgers on opening day, except we're changing venues. Last year, of course, at Petco Park. This year, Dodger Stadium to begin it. And then back home again. The home opener is April the 7th on Friday at 2 p.m. start against these very same San Francisco Giants as part of the first two series of the year.
Two teams with tough rotations, 1 through 5. And when the season schedule came out last year for 17, you looked at it, and the one thing, Clayton Kershaw, you're open up against the Dodgers. You're going to be facing left-hander number 22, Clayton Kershaw. And that was early on. When's the schedule come out? Early September?
Yeah.
Right?
Tough way to start the season every year.
You already know. And it'll be the second time that's happened?
Well, back-to-back
last year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. In a row.
And the Padres really struggled in that first series to begin the year against the Dodgers. Cory Spangenberg has a couple of strikeouts today and getting his third plate appearance of the game. Back out there again, Clayton Blackburn, who came into the game in the fourth. Back out there to start this bottom of the fifth inning. And a grounder right side. Panic. Throws out Spangenberg, his counterpart, for the first out here of the 5th inning.
You know, I look at that simple ground ball. I know fans look at different things during a game. Cory Spangenberg has got such good speed. When that ball was caught by the first baseman, he was a full stride away from the bag. And you know how quickly that full stride is, right? Bang, bang. So that's why one little bobble, that's why you bust it out of the box and give him 90 feet. That was only a full stride that they got Spangenberg on that routine ground ball to second base. So if you got speed, utilize it. You got to utilize it. One little fumble and you're aboard.
On Hervis Solarte, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And a drive to right field. Williamson will go back a step and haul in out number 2. So Solarte retired as that one stays in the yard. The wind is blowing in that direction too, but didn't get it up into the jet stream. So it brings up Austin Hedges.
You're very lucky, Don, that you're not out there during this game with that wind messing up that moss of yours.
Yeah, I was a little worried about
You got the nice flow going.
Yeah, I was a little worried about the moss during our open because, of course, we do the open on the field, and it was a little windy down there.
Yeah.
So I don't have a lot of moss to worry about, but when it gets moved around, it's not good. It's even worse than it is. 1-0 is grounded foul outside of third. The one thing I also look forward to about doing the open on the field here is that Mud brings his towel with him so he can wipe off his head, which is always fun to watch. You have it up here still?
Well, it got very hot down there. I got to wipe.
Yeah.
You know, I've got no moss.
No moss.
And yours has got the good flow working today, kind of puffy.
Kind of puffy.
But it gets hot down there, so I don't get that shine.
Try to get it as puffy as possible. When you have as little hair as I do, you try to get the most out of what you got. And that's pretty much it right there. So, and the wind can be kind of tough. That's outside. I did see you sign a baseball card in which you had good flowing moss in.
I worked the mullet. Not afraid to announce it. Mullet was big in the late 80s, early 90s.
To left. Beckham going back and over to make the catch on Hedges. Retired for the first time today. We played 5. All tied at 5. On to the 6th.
Christian Friedrich, the list goes on and on of guys that are competing for rotation spots. And I think if you look at us, where we are as an organization, most of our young pitching prospects still reside in the lower minor league levels. Those guys are going to move through the system. This year is like, how do we teach the guys that exist here right now to be winning major league pitchers, so when those guys start coming up, that culture already exists for them, and we've brought those veterans in with the expectation that they're those type of people, and they're going to model that for our young guys, and that's important for us.
Now we get ready for the 6th inning. Andy Green, the manager of the Padres, checking in, and you really do take a look at some of these players the Padres have brought in. Not only talent for the future, but good character guys as well, and that's important.
And he says a nice thing by creating a culture down there in the minor leagues, winning, so it pays dividends at the big league level. And hopefully 2 or 3 of those guys come up to the big league level with maybe 1 or 2, like a Luis Perdomo, who made great strides last year, and pay dividends at the big league level.
Kyle McGrath, the new pitcher here for San Diego, into the 6th inning.
This kid's got the funky delivery. Short armor coming right out of the back of his hat. The left-hander tilts towards the third base line. And when I say short armor, that means when he takes it out of his glove, it's almost like he's, going back with the bow and arrow. There's his numbers from last season in the minor leagues, 45 games, right to the ear. Watch, out of the glove, right to the ear. Now, very deceptive. Not a hard thrower, but very deceptive. Out of Louisville. Look at that. Straight over the top. Fastball, curveball, slider, change. 87 to 89.
We're dealing with Nick Hundley here. Ball and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher. Fly to right and walked on the day. McGrath takes over for Ruiz, who had a nice 1-2-3 5th inning. Made quick work of the Giants in the 5th. And McGrath becomes a 5th pitcher used today by Andy Green. Five in a row now retired by Padres pitching. Kyle McGrath, as you mentioned, from Louisville, Kentucky. Padres' 36th round pick in 2014. 2-2.
Louisville Redbirds, right?
Yes. He attended the University of Louisville.
Yeah, it's not Louisville, it's Louisville.
That's right. 2-2. And a good off-speed pitch there on the changeup. Able to strike out Nick Hundley. Had him off balance. 1 away.
Good changeup from McGrath. Over the top after seeing a fastball. As I mentioned, 87, 89. But when you pull the string and it's like low 80s or high 70s, oh, you bet. Who doesn't like Party in the Park? Party in the Park, presented by Southwest Airlines, returns for the 2017 season. Featuring Cocktail Fest, Beer Fest, Wine Fest, and more. These pregame happy hours get you ready for Padres games every Friday night. For information and tickets, visit padres.com/party.
Now, I noticed a totally different inflection now from you. I mean, it's like, before you just read it, I mean, it was like, you got the message across and you got the promo out there, but it didn't have the inflection.
Feeling
like you're telling a story. I mean, you're telling a story now.
I'm drawing people in.
This is in the air down the left field line. Perella on the move will not make the catch down the left field line. And it is a fair ball. And a double for Beckham. Out of the reach of Perella down the left field line. He's had some trouble down there today. And that time, unable to come up with it.
Let's see the jump. Ball is struck. Okay. Crossover step towards line. Now he tries to come in a little bit. And, ball looked like it was hung up there long enough to make the catch, but yeah, rough go around for Perella out there and left today.
So Beckham at second base with 1 away. And that'll bring up Gorgas Hernandez. 0 for 2 today from the 9 spot. Has flied out to center and grounded out to second base.
By the way, the phones at Petco Park right now are ringing off the hook because of that read, that promo.
For Party in the Park.
Oh, believe
it.
Yeah.
Because you had a tendency to talk at people, not with people, and that's something that you battle. And you go to analyst camp, and you're a new guy. You're now talking with people.
I'm guessing a heavy dose of off-speed pitches right here because, one out, the runner in scoring position. You want to try to keep the 5-5 tie. So McGrath, the hitters are geared for the fastball. They want to drive in that run. Well, McGrath might pull the string on a few pitches here, maybe get him to roll something over on the left side to keep that runner at second base.
In the air to center field. Ortega going back, got the breeze to deal with, and he'll make the catch onto the warning track out there in right center. Plenty deep enough for Beckham to tag up at second and take third base on the long fly out to center. That's out number 2, the 6th inning.
Just perfect baseball instinct. As soon as that ball was struck, you are going back to second base and tagging up. If it's over the wall, you can waltz home. If it's off his glove, guess what? You're still going to score. And Phil Nevin, the third base coach, going over didn't need to talk about at third base. Now 2 outs.
Now Beckham 90 feet away. That's a go-ahead run for the Giants in a 5-5 game. And here's Jimmy Rollins. Veteran singled to center field in the 4th inning. 1 for 3 day and been hitting out of the top spot in the order for the Giants. On the ground to deep short. Sardinia is to the backhand. Low throw dug out of the dirt nicely by Romack on the other side. And out of the jam is Kyle McGrath. Still tied 5-5.
It's always been the same.
Back in with Bob Scanlon.
We're down here with Cory Spangenberg, and when I think of people that are excited about spring training, I doubt there's anybody that's more excited to be on the field right now than you after what you went through last year with that quad injury.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's been a while. Just to be back on the field and feeling healthy feels great.
So far, everything feels good, and no problems whatsoever with the leg?
Yeah, 100%. The leg, there's no setbacks, no holdbacks, so I'm 100% ready to go.
The first game of spring training is always exciting for everybody, but honestly, I think one of the most exciting parts was seeing you get that first hit, getting over to first base, wasting no time whatsoever, stealing a base as well. Was it good for you mentally just to sort of get those firsts out of the way?
Yeah, I think I wanted to prove to myself mentally that I was 100%. And, getting that hit and then stealing the bag, I think I just did that.
Now, was that in the back of your mind to say, hey, as soon as I get on base, I'm stealing just to show that I still got it?
Yeah, absolutely. I wanted to show not only myself but everyone else that I'm 100% ready to go for this year.
You were talking about it, a lot of time off last year, but you put it to good use. It sounded like you spent a lot of time in the video room and really trying to improve yourself mentally in terms of being sharper about your game on the field.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's the only thing I could have done last year, so I had to take advantage of where I can.
Yeah. Got to give you props. Sun up here today, pop-ups. You handled yours perfectly. I mean, you're one of the few guys that could actually handle this wind and sun today.
Yeah, Arizona's tough for pop-ups. If you catch them here, you catch them anywhere.
Then you got it locked in. Cory, thanks for the time. Appreciate it. Great to see you back out there.
Thank you.
Cory Spangenberg back on the field. It's good news for the Padres, guys.
All right, Bob, thanks very much, and great to see him back on the field again. Such a frustrating year last year for Cory, 14 games total, and it seemed like every time he was ready to come back, there was a setback of some sort to keep him out even longer, and it really didn't feel like part of much last year because he was on the DL basically the whole year.
Man without a country is how you feel, really. You get to sit on the bench and experience the games, but there's no way to contribute, and when you have speed like that, it's always great to have a guy on the bench, on the active roster with the lightning speed of Cory Spangenberg.
New pitcher on here for the Giants is Hunter Strickland, who takes over for Clayton Blackburn here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Hunter Strickland, somewhat of a right-handed specialist, 72 games last year, 61 innings, and he is a strikeout pitcher. Almost a strikeout per innings pitched, and opponent's only hitting .221 off the right-hander. He's got a live arm.
Runs it inside. Look at that live arm, and count evens at 2-2. Romack today is grounded out to third base and singled to center. Check swing. Did he go? No, says first base umpire Ron Culpa. And a full count now. Romack, Perella, and Torrens scheduled to bat here for the Padres in the 6th inning. Works out to be 5, 6, and 7 in the Padres order. Swing and a miss, and down goes Romack for the first out here of the 6th inning. Strickland gets a strikeout to begin his outing.
Looked like a cut fastball from Hunter Strickland, and he's going right after him. That's a power fastball. A little bit of cut at the end there, looked like.
Hey, we got running in the outfield.
Yeah, I love it.
Told you we would get some, and we got some.
We got guys getting their work in after pitching, and then we've got some of the regulars leaving.
Got a guy in center, got 3 in left, and yes, indeed, it is spring training.
You know, in spring training, that's another thing fans might not know.
To short. Kalexti just into the game with a high throw, and it pulls him off the bag at first. Guerrero couldn't keep the foot on the bag, and reaching at first is Perella.
Airmailed that one a little bit, so coming off the bag. And that's why you got to hustle, give 90 feet. Perella doing just that. There it is, going hard down the line. And, yeah, it looks like he beats it. But, you know, you see a lot of the regulars, they'll get their at-bats and leave, right? Well, a lot of guys, when they're at a different venue, they'll drive their own car. Or they'll drive with a couple of guys. So Bruce Bochy says, hey, call it a day. You can take off, go back to Scottsdale, right? Yeah. And then, you know, they've got their own cars, so they leave, and they'll go back to the facility, and they don't have to wait for the team bus.
You do as good as a Bruce Bochy as there is. I mean, really good. You got some more in you?
Love Boch.
You played with him, right?
Did.
Torrens' third plate appearance, a walk and a hit batter today.
See if this kid's got some power. Get something elevated and put a good swing on it.
Clayton Blackburn was the last pitcher for the Giants.
Not a lot of power off the bat of Torrens in his minor league career. Only 6 home runs.
A little late on that, fouls it off to the right out of play. St. Bumgarner, Melanson, Blackburn, and now Strickland for the Giants today with 1 out here in the 6th inning. Trends a Rule 5 draft, A-ball last year, Staten Island and Charleston. One of 7 catchers the Padres have in spring training. Fouls it off, gets a piece of the catcher.
What's your favorite thing about spring training?
Watching the different battles for jobs. I think that's fun. I mean, I think it's competitive. It's it's relaxed for, the veterans, but for the other guys, it's very important spring training.
I like watching the bullpens. I like going out to the facility where it's covered, the pitchers are covered, and the catchers.
Mm-hmm.
You get they got 6 or 7 mounds there?
Mm-hmm.
8? And you get a crop of guys up there throwing. You hear the popping, and you see the guys working on some stuff. That's what I like to see.
You can always find Trevor Hoffman and Mark Pryor out there. Darren Balsley, especially early in spring, first week or so.
Talked to Mark Pryor before the game today in the clubhouse. First of all, he's a good egg. Great kid. And just a great baseball guy. The Padres are very, very lucky to have him in the minor leagues. He gave me some info on some of the minor league pitchers.
2-2 to Torrens, and that's in the dirt. Full count.
Boy, I thought, and you probably thought along the same way, but there's no guarantees, obviously. Brownswell Patrick on the right. Is that Jimmy Jones in the middle? Jimmy Jones? Looks like Jimmy, minor league pitching coach. I thought Mark, yeah, that is Jimmy, JJ. I thought Mark Pryor was going to be like a 200-game winner in the big leagues.
Couldn't stay healthy, right?
Oh, yeah, it's just a shame.
Runner goes, grounded towards second base. They will not get the play at second. It's flipped to the shortstop side, and alertly, Pirella just keeps on going to third base. So what could have been perhaps a double play turns into first and third with one away for the Padres.
I think the Giants should have maybe just taken that baseball with the runner going there and getting the sure out at first base, keeping the runner at second base. Just too close, too many bodies converging into one point in the center of the diamond. Good reaction, though, taking that extra base. Pirella was all over it.
So first and third now with one down. Go ahead run 90 feet away here for the Padres.
I'm calling fielder's choice E4 on that, on the bad feed. What do you think?
I think you're right, and that's the second miscue of the inning now for the Giants. 2 errors in the game, and both have occurred in this inning. Jabari Blash, of course, the big blast last time up, a 3-run home run into the bullpen down the left field line that tied this game 5 aside. Of course, last year the Padres played in Mexico City, an exhibition game. That might have been the longest home run that I saw all of last year, was Jabari Blash in Mexico City. It was unbelievable. Of course, you have the thin air there.
Elevation too,
yes,
right?
2,000 feet higher than Denver. And here a home run, a little bit of wind today, but Jabari got all of this.
Hangy breaky ball, he got under it. Big strong kid. Sent it on its way. I think that ball might have just got out also if there was no wind. Looked like that ball hit towards the back wall there of the bullpen of the Giants.
I thought it was too high at first.
Too high? What do you mean it's gone?
It's too high. The 1-1. Down the right field line on the move is Williamson towards the corner, but that's going to land foul.
Blash going foul pole to foul paw this afternoon.
.38 games last year for Blash in a Padres uniform. Had 3 major league home runs last year for San Diego. He's driven in 4 runs on the day. Sacrifice fly in the second, and then the aforementioned 3-run home run in the 4th. And he's driven in another run. From third comes Pirella. A bobble out there in right field, but quite a day for Jabari Blash. Puts the Padres on top 6-5. Hot shot to right field, taking it the other way this time is Jabari Blash.
That ball was smoked, and the big kid went down and got it. You know, we talk about pitchers pitching down and away. That ball actually leaks over the heart of the plate. But just letting that bat travel, putting a good aggressive swing on it. Look at that, right towards the middle of his body, middle of the plate, and spanking it the right way for the RBI. That's a good looking swing. And on mistakes like that over the heart of the plate, those are the swings we're supposed to see. Hey, sometimes it'll be an Adam ball, right? Right at him. You're not going to get the results, but that was huge.
Trent stopped at second base. Blash at first with his 5th RBI of the day. So 2 on, 1 away. Padres on top. And Rafael Ortega now the batter, batting out of the 9 spot for the Padres. Bounce in. Nicely blocked that time by Hundley.
By the way, both teams using the DH today because you want to get regulars more at bats. So it's pretty much a gentleman's agreement, right? Between clubs?
Yes. Yep. Whatever they decide.
Hey, we'll DH. Sure, we'll DH too because you want to get regular players some at bats. That's why the pitchers aren't hitting. I kind of like it. I mean, spring training, you're going to really strategize with, pitchers hitting and double switches and all that stuff.
Liner picked it short. Helixday went up to make that grab. Timed his lead pretty well. And earlier charged with an error in the inning, but this time makes the grab for the 2nd out of the 6th inning.
Timed perfectly. Thought this ball was going to jump out of the glove. And as a hitter, or as a runner rather, those are the hardest to, you got to tell yourself, okay, freeze on the line drive, but it's just human nature to take 1 or 2, maybe 3 steps off that bag. Don't want to get doubled up.
Javier Guerra batting here right now for Luis Sardinez. First plate appearance for Guerra of the day. Sardinez had been 0 for 3. And a liner foul has him down 0-2 in the count. Javier Guerra, just 21 years of age, from Panama. Was coming over from Boston from the Red Sox, along with Manuel Margot, Carlos Eswaje, Logan Allen, all for the Craig Kimbrell deal in November of 2015. And last year playing for Single A Lake Elsinore. A 202 last year. 9 homers and 41 runs driven in. The entire season for Lake Elsinore. And of course, Padres will be heading to Lake Elsinore at the end of spring training for an exhibition game right before the regular season. Last year, of course, they went to El Paso to take on the Chihuahuas, and this year it'll be Lake Elsinore.
Look at the minor league affiliations for the Padres. They got a pretty good gig going. Lake Elsinore, always a good ticket. Right up to 15. 15? 15. Do I hear 20? I get confused. It is the 15. It is the 15. And then, of course, El Paso. Boy, what a great ballpark they've got there.
Beautiful. Strike 3 call. Guerra strikes out looking to end the inning, but the Padres get the go-ahead run. San Diego on top 6-5. It's on to the 7th. It's 6-5. Padres have just pushed across the go-ahead run. We're getting ready for the 7th, but first, send it down to Bob Scanlon. Bob?
Thanks, Don. Down here with Austin Hedges. Austin, this is a catcher's dream day for you, isn't it? Designated hitter, and you get a couple hits in the ballgame?
Yeah, it's kind of weird going up there, having your legs underneath you. Usually I'm used to kind of my legs being a little bit dead at this point in the game.
You know, and especially in some of the earlier spring trainings also where you were doing a lot of squatting, but this is the first spring training where you're coming in and you are the catcher for the Padres. That's got to be a great feeling to know that the job is yours at this point.
Yeah, it is a great feeling. It's a new feeling for me, you know. I've always been out here grinding, trying to win a job, and I think it's just a great opportunity for me and a lot of these guys to go out and try and have a good year.
You know, it seems like you're totally ready to embrace that, taking on this staff and the responsibilities that come with it, but it's nothing new for you. I mean, you really had that presence about you from the very first day we saw you in camp. Is that something that you had actually back in high school and has just continued to develop?
I'd like to think so. It's definitely been a work in progress. I think the experiences that I've had at the minor league level and the big league level have allowed me to kind of understand what it takes to establish those relationships with those pitchers and how serious that is and how important it is. So just trying to build off of that and get to know these guys.
Now, tell us a little bit about that PCL experience last year, because you guys bring home the championship, and there is something to winning baseball games and getting used to bringing home championships that you want to bring up to the big league level now.
Yeah, it was a great group of guys, and I think we went out every day expecting to win, really caring about each other, and it was a really fun atmosphere, and I think a lot of those guys have a real shot at impacting at the big league level this year, and I'm really looking forward to continuing to playing with them.
You know, we always knew that you had the defensive talent to get here and handle a staff. That was never a question. It was more the hitting that people were wondering, when's that going to catch up to the defensive side? That more than caught up last year, hitting .326 in El Paso, but it came with a lot of hard work. You and Al Zinter working on some things this time last year in spring training. What were some of those adjustments that you make, and is there anything that you're working on now in this spring?
Yeah, a lot of the adjustments were timing. A little bit of the leg kick that I do now allows me to have something physical that I can time the pitcher off of, and it also allowed me to get into a stronger hitting position and ultimately have some more success. And we're still fine-tuning it and making sure it's ready for this year, but it's been a lot of fun working with Z, and still a lot of work to do.
How's the atmosphere in the clubhouse this year with sort of a younger atmosphere, so to speak?
It's awesome. It's one of the best I've seen so far. Very energetic, a lot of positivity. Guys are having fun right now, so it'll be a good rest of the spring.
And a nice ping pong tournament going on. Where do you stand in that? Are you still in?
I am. I'm 1-0. I'm in the round of 16. I think I play Jason Jester next game, so we'll see how it goes. He's pretty good.
Really? You got a scouting report on him?
I think I need to do some more scouting. I need to practice some more.
All right. Well, good luck with that, and great to see you out here.
Thank you.
All right, Austin Hedges, he's ready to go. He's ready to man that pitching staff, and the Padres have been waiting a while for that to happen. Good to have him back there.
All right, Bob, thanks very much. Looking forward to it. He is a great kid. Can't wait to watch him play.
You know what I look at, and Bob Scanlon made a good point when he asked the question about the ping pong tournament, right?
Yeah.
Those guys are competitive.
Well, it's been taken very seriously this spring.
If I was a scout, and there was a kid that was on the radar, right? Let's say he's a catcher, pitcher, whatever. I would want to go to his high school. I'd want to go to this college, and I would talk to the coaches and say, hey, have a little tournament, have a ping pong tournament, have something other than baseball. I want to see how competitive he is and want to beat everybody else in that certain game. I think that tells a lot about a player.
Something other than baseball.
Yeah.
To be competitive in that.
Do you have those competitive juices in every competition, no matter what it is? I think that's huge.
Ping pong has been taken very seriously so far during the spring here, and I didn't realize it was still going on. This one fouled off down the right field line towards the corner. As a fourth at bat today for Brandon Crawford. Kind of unusual this time of spring training for a regular to have 4 at bats, but Crawford in there still and batting here with 1 down in the 7th inning.
It's probably by design, right? Bruce Bochy, when he's making out the lineup card, saying that, hey, Brandon, you're going to get 4 or 5 at bats, no matter how long you're going to play, all 9. Then tomorrow probably have the day off. Who knows? Probably different for every player.
On the ground to second base. Or the second out here of the 7th inning. So Kyle McGrath's done a pretty good job since coming into this game. Has the first 2 outs of the 7th inning.
Definitely a weird look for these hitters. Leans back towards the third base line, right out of the hat, a short arm, and that ball's jumping up on you quickly.
I think it's all about the deception.
Absolutely, because he's not throwing that hard. 87, 88.
2 down, 5 in a row retired by McGrath, and it brings up Chris Marrero. Marrero has struck out looking, singled to center to drive in 2, and then popped out to second base in the 5th inning. Up, foul back and out of play. Terrence took a look back, but no play back below us. It's actually Tony Cruz now in behind the dish. Terrence done for the day. Several changes here for the Padres in the inning. Ball and 2 strikes to Chris Marrero. 2 down in the 7th inning. And a grounder to shortstop. Javi Guerra into the game, fires to first and retires the side. 1, 2, 3, 7, 6, 5 Padres. Enjoying a beautiful day in Peoria. Spring training baseball, the Cactus League, and it is 6-5. Padres on top here of the Giants. In the bottom of the 7th inning with a lead, and new pitcher on, Josh Osich into the game now for San Francisco.
Well, one of the left-handers, remember Bruce Bochy having 2 or 3 left-handers down there. Javi Lopez, who was calling it quits. One heck of a career. Well, Josh Osich out of the pen for the Giants can be effective. Situational type lefty. High ERA, a little high on the walk side as well in 36-plus innings. 19 free passes. But, you know, look at the opponents, only 228 when they put the ball in play. Not so successful. And with the high ERA, it seemed like the hits that he was giving up were probably big hits because of that high ERA.
Luis Urias into the game now for the Padres. He had taken over last inning at second base for Cory Spangenberg. And he'll take a pitch outside. First full professional season last year, combined to hit .333. Between Lake Elsinore and then moving up at the end of the year to El Paso. Most valuable player and rookie of the year in the Cal League last year. And skies went out towards left center field. Bernard coming from left to make the running catch. Austin Slater was there as well, but here's Bernard on the run. Urias out number 1 here at the bottom of the 7th inning.
Well, I like the aggressive swing. Just got in on him a little bit.
Alan Cordoba coming up here now for the Padres with one away. Took over at third base for Yangervis Solarte. Tried to hold up, but goes around. Taps it foul, 0-2. Hunter Strickland had worked last inning, 1 unearned run allowed, and now on the hook with the Padres on top 6-5. They went ahead last inning as Cordoba goes lunging after that pitch and strikes out. Second out here, the 7th inning, first K for Josh Osich. Our first Cactus League game of the spring, Fox Sports San Diego. Next broadcast will be Saturday, March the 4th. The Diamondbacks will be here at noon on Fox Sports San Diego. Padres and Diamondbacks here from the Peoria Sports Complex. See some of the Giants regulars running in the outfield on this spring training game. Hector Sanchez in the DH spot, batting for the first time today. Hunter Strickland running out there on the warning track right now after coming into the game in relief. Skips in for ball 2, and it is 2-0. Sanchez getting a piece and fouling it back. Of course, Hector Sanchez, the former San Francisco Giant, broke into the big leagues with the Giants in 2011 and was very popular in San Francisco, going back there with the Padres last year. Got a nice hand. And in 26 games last year for the Padres, finished the year hitting at .286. Also saw time with the White Sox as he chops it foul, and the count is 2-2 for Hector Sanchez. Combined numbers between the White Sox and the Padres last year. All of his action in the major leagues prior to that in a Giants uniform. In the dirt, and it's a full count. We had some rain here this morning. Tarp was on the field prior to the game. Beautiful afternoon, though, as Sanchez takes a pitch in the dirt. A 2-out base on balls here in the 7th inning. And down to first goes Hector Sanchez. Dusty Coleman coming up here now for the Padres.
Okay, so you've had your share of the Grapefruit League and now a little taste of the Cactus League. Don Orsillo, what's the verdict?
I got to tell you, the Cactus League is a much easier league as far as travel goes, and I know the players, I think, prefer the Cactus League because of that. In the Grapefruit League, you can be in Dunedin one day on the West Coast, and you can be in Jupiter the next day.
How many hours is that?
It's like 3.5 hours, almost 4 to get there. So a lot of times the regulars do not make a lot of those trips. You know, one where they may make one, but not back-to-back days. So it is tough to see the visiting team carry a lot of their regulars with them, which is disappointing, I think, for the fans. Here in the Cactus League, the travel is very simple.
And isn't in the Cactus League, I mean, the Grapefruit League, you don't see every team, do you? Because of the proximity of the teams.
You see them all.
You see them all?
You see them all during the
Are
course
some
of the
teams
spring.
flying?
No, it's just a long trip, and a lot of times teams will.
You're talking like a 4.5 hour.
Yes, bus ride. And a lot of teams will stay up there overnight and then play a team close
I got
there.
you. Okay.
And make it kind of a road trip. And yeah, you play everybody. But the difference here, too, is that you have a lot more complexes that are shared. As this one gets away, almost got a piece of Coleman, and the second base now goes Sanchez.
I mean, this is a great setup here in Arizona.
Well, it really works. You know, I was talking about it last year. My first year with the Padres, I had never been with a team that shared a complex with another team, and I assumed that you would see Seattle Mariners like all the time. The first 10 days of last spring training, I did not see one Seattle Mariner. And I mean, this complex is so huge, and they're on one side, the Padres are on the other, and they don't really mingle until they play.
And this was the first facility to do just that, house two teams.
And now they're everywhere here.
And it's a great concept. 34th year here in Peoria for the Padres.
And it really works. And there is baseball here at this Peoria Sports Complex every day. Padres are either home or the Seattle Mariners, but there's a game here every day all in March. Mentioned the Mariners were actually rained out here yesterday. They were to take on the Kansas City Royals, but some rains came through, very unusually, but beautiful day here today, and the Padres enjoying a 6-5 lead in the 7th. But I do think you see regulars, and I mean regulars, starters that you're used to seeing in the lineups, travel more in the Cactus League than in the Grapefruit League. You have that, I don't know if it's a real rule or an unwritten rule, but you're supposed to have at least 4 regulars in the starting lineup on a road game in spring training.
I remember my first time in the Grapefruit League, getting ready to go on a road trip somewhere. I forgot where it was. I was in West Palm with the Braves. We were going somewhere. And I said, how long is this trip today? Oh, it's a short one. Oh, yeah? How long? Oh, about an hour 45.
Yeah.
A short one? After all those years in Arizona.
Yes. Well, they're all short. A couple of walks here. 2 down. Osich started the inning well, but back-to-back walks, Sanchez and Coleman. A little wild. And Nick Buss coming up here now for the Padres. His first at-bat of the day. Outfield playing for him to pull as he stands in here on the left side. Took over for Jose Perella. 1 for 3 on the afternoon. Nick Buss, 30 years of age, from Southfield, Michigan. Big league time with the Dodgers and the Angels. Not a lot. 8 with the Dodgers, 36 with the Angels. Signed to a minor league contract by the Padres during the offseason, January this past offseason. Numbers last year primarily in AAA with Salt Lake. .290 average in 87 games for Nick Buss a year ago.
Hey, this is a good test for Buss to face a guy like Osich, who's got big league time, lefty on lefty, and Andy Green will remember this at bat and how he approaches it against the left-handed pitcher Osich.
Nick Buss got his first major league hit off a former Giant, Tim Lincecum. That was in 2013. And he was with the Dodgers in his major league debut. Got his first major league home run last year against the Toronto Blue Jays and R.A. Dickey, another Cy Young Award winner.
Yeah.
So how about that?
Oh, he needs to face more Cy Young Award winners.
On the ground and into right field, a base hit for Buss. Sanchez being waved around. The throw to the plate is going to be cut off, and the Padres add to their lead on top 7-5. So Buss with an RBI single to right field. Sanchez from third, and all this started with a 2-out walk to Hector Sanchez, and he comes around to score the Padres' 7th run. On top now, 7-5.
Well, good sign, as I mentioned, lefty on lefty. That ball is elevated outer half and buses all over it. Even with the first baseman, Jones, playing off the bag, he threads the needle to the right side, and the Padres add on.
Now Tony Cruz standing in here with runners at first and second and 2 down in the inning. And a swing and a miss for strike 1. AAA Omaha a year ago in 92 games. You see the numbers for Cruz. From Palm Beach, Florida. 30 years of age, big league time. The St. Louis Cardinals and the Kansas City Royals, the bulk of his major league time with the Cardinals. Broke into the big leagues in 2011 with St. Louis, parts of 5 years with the Cardinals, and just 4 games last year with the Royals, spending the bulk of the year with AAA Omaha. Bats with Coleman at second, Buss at first. That'll bounce in, and it's 1-2. One-two pitch. And that is slapped to right. Can't make the catch out in right field. Off the glove. And scoring from third base is Coleman. Buss will score from second. And the Padres able to tack on a couple more. Off the glove out there in right field. Not caught.
I think he held his ground a little bit and didn't react back. And Williamson looks like a very catchable ball out there. Right shirt was hit hard.
Well, the 8th and 9th runs scoring as a result of that non-catch out there in right field. And as a result, Josh Osich is coming out of this game. He got 2 quick outs, the walk, and all of a sudden now he is tagged in the inning for 3 runs. So the pitching change here. The Padres on top 9-5. Is one of the parts of spring training that's always fun. Certainly the players very relaxed here during this part of the year and good access to the players during spring training. Well, new pitcher on here now for the Giants, Brian Morris into the game.
Well, after Osich was the recipient of a poorly played ball in right field, should be out of the inning. Enter Brian Morris. Last season, 24 games. Strikeout guy. High on the walks, though. 10 free passes in 17 innings for the right-hander.
Colin Cowgill standing in here for the Padres, with a runner at second base and 2 down in the inning. Cowgill last year, 9 games with the Cleveland Indians, 103 games, AAA Columbus at .234, 4 homers and 30 runs batted in. It's out of the University of Kentucky. Has that in common with his manager, Andy Green. Cowgill from Lexington, Kentucky.
Also the state capital. No, that's Frankfurt, isn't it? Now I'm really messing everybody up. I think it is Lexington. I think Lexington. No, wait.
I'm going to go back to telling you about Colin Cowgill.
Well, he's got he could be that fourth or fifth outfielder. Could it be some insurance in the minor leagues?
Time with the Angels, the Oakland A's, the Mets. Broke into the big leagues in Arizona in 2011, as mentioned. Games last year with the Cleveland Indians, 9 of them. I think Frankfurt was correct.
Frankfurt is correct, yes. State capital of the great state of Kentucky.
Loud and wrong is no way to go through life. The 1-2 is on the ground to shortstop. Gillespie with a long throw, and he'll get it there.
That's
just
a nice
in
play.
time. Nice play. Not a good inning for the Padres. They get 3 runs, take a 9-5 lead. For the Giants, we head to the 8th inning. Don't miss this year's Padres Fan Fest, presented by T-Mobile. Fan Fest will be hosted at Petco Park on Saturday, April the 1st from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. This family-friendly event features autograph signings, a kids zone, games, and much more. Redeem your free tickets today at Padres.com/FanFest.
Balloon animals, too?
Yeah, absolutely. Who
I'm
gets you some
so
balloon
there.
animals?
Face painted?
Get your face painted. It'll be great. FanFest, be there.
You can't beat fun of the old ballpark.
Now, Brad Wick is here, and he's into the game now for the Padres.
Acquired from the New York Mets back in 2015. Another left-hander, a big, tall drink of water, number 91. He's a future big leaguer.
Got good first step quickness.
Yeah. Wearing the Padre gear. Oh.
Exhausting here at spring training today.
It's a sweet hoodie.
Jin Huang batting here now for the Giants. Took over at third base for Connor Gillespie. See the numbers last year for Wick. And a pitch outside. 2-0. Padres tacking on 3 runs in the bottom of the 7th inning to take a 9-5 lead.
You know, Don, even though it's spring training with the 9-5 lead for San Diego, this is where Andy Green and Darren Ballsy, they want to see these pitchers, whether they're A-ball, double-A, big league, shut them down. Shut down the Giants. And chalk up the first victory in the Cactus League for 2017.
Getting a chance to see some of the depth of the organization today from the pitching standpoint. How much depth do you have at AAA or Double-A right now? And Darren Ballsy having a chance to watch them. Chop down the third baseline foul.
And no walks. You want to tick off your manager and pitching coach in a situation like this, free passes? That's not going to cut it.
And McGrath did a nice job while he was in there. 2 innings for Kyle McGrath. Gave up 1 hit, had 2 strikeouts.
He was fun to watch.
Tired 6 of the 7 batters he faced. There's strike 3. Good breaking ball. And Wang strikes out for the first out here of inning number 8.
Nice yacker right there from Wick. Big, tall lefty. Coming over from Gilbert. Ended up over in Peoria on that curveball.
1 down brings up Mac Williamson. Misplayed a ball in right field last inning, leading to a couple of Padres runs. Now grounds 1 to first base. Dusty Coleman's got it. He'll take it to the bag himself for the 2nd out of the 8th inning. So a strikeout and a ground out. That is now 7 in a row retired by Padres pitching. Trevor Brown coming up.
Hey, Wick's got some strikeouts in that arm now. In his minor league career, 210 innings pitched, 271 punchies. It's more than a strikeout an inning, according to my math.
Last year, San Antonio and Lake Elsinore for the tall left-hander. Makes his home in Canyon, Texas.
Not the capital of Texas.
You feel confident with that?
Yeah. Austin is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of held my breath there for a second.
Been a while since you've been tested on that. Guess they didn't cover it in analyst school. 2-0 pitches
State
outside.
Capitals.
Yeah. 3-0 the count here to Trevor Brown. 2 down in the 8th inning. Wick is pitcher number 6 of the day for Andy Green, and there's a strike. Yeah, Brad Wick listed at 6'9", 255 pounds. He seems to be a slim 255. Fly ball out to center field, struck pretty well. Cordero's out there battling the sun, and he can't make the catch. Out of his reach, back to the track of the wall. Brown is thinking 3, and will get to third base, sliding in. So we've seen some misplayed balls in this game out of the outfield, and Cordero appeared to have that one lined up, but can't catch it.
You know, I would think you can hear the sound of the ball off the bat, and as an outfielder, you have to watch the flags, and it's been blowing out all day, right? So I think your first initial reaction would be to go back, especially the sound of the ball off the bat. If it's got that clean, crisp crack off the bat, you know it's going to be given a good ride.
Well, he's acting like the sun was the problem there, and he's got the sunglasses on. But
yeah.
Trying to shade his eyes, and that one gets through him back to the 410 marker. Now Winton Bernard getting his first at bat of the day. That's with 2 down and Brown now 90 feet away. Bernard taking over in left field, and 104 games for him last year. Off the end of the bat, cued foul over by the Padres dugout.
That's the sign of a good off-speed pitch, a good changeup, way out in front, cueing it off the end of that bat.
You know, Hector Sanchez scoring a run last inning. He got a 2-out walk to get the rally started for the Padres. 1-1. Hear a lot about tall relievers having trouble repeating their delivery and having some mechanical problems. Why is it harder for taller pitchers?
A lot of moving parts. I mean, to get in order. I remember Randy Johnson first coming to the big leagues with the Expos, all over the place. It took him a while to maintain consistent leg kick, drive, arm slot, follow through.
Of course, Darren Balsley keeping a close eye on all of that for Brad Wick. All 6'9" to the left-hander. Of course, we saw the success that Andrew Miller had in the postseason last year. Speaking of tall left-handers.
See, the thing about pitchers is that, no pun intended, but you're hamstrung, because if you're a golfer, you can take 10,000 swings. As a basketball player, you can shoot the ball 5,000 times. As a pitcher, you can't throw that much. So you've got to make most of the time you have like a bullpen session to get your mechanics in order, right?
There's strike 3, frozen. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Brad Wick. Giants leave a runner at third. Padres on top 9-5. Back in Peoria, 9-5. Padres have the lead as we head to the bottom of the 8th inning. And Raymond Black, the new pitcher now for the Giants.
I remember seeing this kid throw last year, and the one thing that really stood out, this guy has got a live arm. Throws the ball extremely hard, and what do you know? 31 1/3 frames, 53 strikeouts, only 1 home run, and the opponent's only hitting $1.59. And once again, the high ERA, you know, a lot of these guys are geared for the fastball. You get a good fastball. These are numbers at AA Richmond. So because of the high ERA and the low opponent's batting average, those hits that he's given up, probably, you know, extra base hits.
It'll be bottom of the 8th inning that he works here. Trevor Hoffman in the house, has been for spring training here so far, working with a lot of the pitchers, and oh so close again to the Hall of Fame this last offseason.
That one hurt, didn't it?
It
5 votes.
So close. And again, we'll wait till next year to have it happen.
Well, he's a Hall of Famer to us.
No question. Cordero leading it off here now for the Padres in the bottom of the 8th. His first at-bat of the game. No trouble, that ball out in center field last inning, and at the plate for the first time today. Cordero, 22 years of age, from the Dominican Republic. Signed as a minor league free agent. Been with the organization since 2011. And last year, seeing time at 3 different classifications: Single A Lake Elsinore, Double A San Antonio, and finished up Triple A El Paso. most of the time spent an A ball in Lake Elsinore, where he hit .286. Up over the mound and second base coming from short is Calixte with a good throw to first base. And able to get Cordero for the first out here at the bottom of the 8th inning. Good rangy play from the Giants shortstop that time.
Chest high hop, easy play for the shortstop.
Javi Guerra coming up. His second at bat, struck out looking in the 6th inning. Slap it foul for strike one.
You know where the position of the pitcher's mound is in the sun. I mean, that shadow is directly behind Black. That seems like it'd be tough for the center fielder and the pitcher.
And we saw last inning it was for the center fielder, no doubt about it.
And that shadow's starting to get a little long, so that means the sun is setting and going to keep the brim of that cap down. What minor league park was it where they halted the game 20 minutes?
Pittsfield, Wakona Park. I worked there
and why
for 2 seasons. Because the sun would be in the pitcher's eyes. Right back at the mound and flip the second to first base for out number 2.
Wow.
Yeah, the sun delay every day after the game started, about 20 minutes in.
Really?
Yeah, and the starter would have to sit down. Yeah, it was in the hitter's eyes. I think I said pitcher's eyes, and it was in the hitter's eyes. So
so straightaway center.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah, that would be
very tough to hit.
20-minute delay. Oh, that's funny.
It would last about 20 minutes. That's it, and then you'd go back to playing again.
Now I'm guessing that's a ballpark that was built long ago, because
like 1912-ish.
Right field being the Sun Field in baseball.
Wakona Park in Pittsfield, Massachusetts, at the time was the New York Penn League for both the Mets and Cubs were there. Edgardo Alfonso was a Pittsfield Met and made his way to the major leagues, as was Jay Payton, a former Padre.
Oh, yeah.
1-0 pitch is outside, and it's 2-0.
I'll tell you what, these spring training facilities have really come a long way when you talk about fields back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Even as, like the mid-'80s.
Mm-hmm.
All these places now, they're palaces. I mean, as far as spring training is concerned. See the ones up in Scottsdale for
very
Colorado
nice.
and Arizona?
Very nice.
Salt River Fields, and this is a gorgeous facility here in Peoria, Arizona, of course.
Arias will take a 4-pitch walk and head on down to first base. A 2-out base on balls. Now Black able to get the first 2 outs before walking Arias.
Third baseman for 60, Alan Cordoba.
And it brings up Cordoba. Struck out swinging in the 7th inning, 0 for 1. His second at bat today. Cordoba from Panama. Rule 5 pick taken from the St. Louis Cardinals. Pitching there for a strike. Of course, Padres had Luis Perdomo on the roster all year last year. Rule 5 draft choice, and big day today for another Rule 5 draft choice from a year ago, Jabari Blash. Big day today at the plate for Blash, including a 3-run home run. Foul tip and a 1-2 pitch.
Jabari doing a nice job with that home run, pulling it. He got a little help from the wind, but also going the other way for an RBI single in that 6th inning, where he smoked that ball to right field.
Breaking ball and a good one. Versus Cordoba, and he strikes out to end the 8th. We head to the 9th, 9-5. Padres on top. mound now for the Padres. We head to the 9th inning. San Diego trying to grab their first win of spring training. And the Padres have a 9-5 lead. Look at the numbers for Nina between AA and AAA a year ago.
Anxious to see this kid's arm, and as we see here, 2 stops. So that means doing something in AA and then going up to AAA, which is, I think there's a little bit of a difference. The caliber of the hitters in AAA is compared to AA. So trying to close it out here.
Stephen Dugar leading it off for the Giants from the left side. And looking at strike 1 from Nina. Nina now the 8th pitcher of the day used by Andy Green. The game started by Jhoulys Chacín. Swung on and missed, and it's 1-2 now to Dugar. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch from Nina, and that is out number 1 of the 9th inning.
Trying to catch it out of the hand there. Is that like a little slider or a split finger or something? Any way you look at it, great arm action and great movement. And we understand that it is Nina because there's no tilde above the N, right? N-I-N-A. Nina. Some people would say Nina, but not. They don't. It doesn't have that squiggly line above the second N. See, this is stuff you just don't get every day from any other telecast, folks. State capitals and the correct pronunciation of players' names.
Nina stands at 6'4". Ground ball, second base, and Urias on to first. 2 down in the 9th.
Is that Caliste? Is that how you say that?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
No.
Because X
what would you
is
say?
like, you know the city in Mexico, Oaxaca? It's O-A-X.
How would you say it?
It's Oaxaca. But how would I say that kid's name?
Yeah.
I just call him Cali.
2 down here in the 9th. Hinojosa getting his second at bat of the game. Struck out swinging in the 7th inning. Seven strikeouts today for Padres pitching.
Well, I say this every year, Don, but the one thing you don't want to have happen in spring training, you want to go through every game clean and no injuries, right?
I think so far so good here in that category for the Padres. Alex Dickerson's had some lower back stiffness so far during the spring that has kept him out for Andy Green. Strike over the outside corner. Of course, the collision last year between Jankowski and Alex Dickerson last year. You would think that Jankowski probably would come away the worst for the wear, but as it turned out, it was Dickerson. Here's a pop-up on the left side. Guerra staggers and makes the catch that ends the ball game. The Padres have won their first spring training game of the year. It's a 9-5 victory. We'll step aside, come back with more right after this.